launch Friday, October 10th at the Hooters in Clearwater at 11:30 a.m. For more info, go to theboneonline.com. 1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, if you don't leave me alone, you're gonna have to send me home, 'cause I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
All right, here we go. It's the Mike Calta Show.
Now, you ready for this? This is happening!
Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hey, wake up, stupid!
You know what I'm saying? I think you do.
612. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All systems are go.
Make some noise!
3, 2, 1.
It's the Mike Calta Show.
It's 1025 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, October 7th, 2025, and we are coming to you live. Good morning. How is everybody doing?
Good.
Woo. Happy birthday to my dad. My dad turned 75 today.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday.
Oh, man. Old. Full head of hair, son of a bitch. Today's my dad's birthday and my brother-in-law Craig's birthday, and I know a bunch of people who have birthdays today.
Yeah.
No. I bought my dad a gift, but I don't want to say what it is because he might be listening to the show.
All right.
He listens early.
Right.
But I was proactive in this one. Usually I'm the guy freaking out on the weekend going, oh, goddamn, I got to do that. That's this week.
Well, I know that he wants you to not smash your car so he can buy it.
I've taken good care of this car. I promise. I promise that.
So far.
I have a major update.
Okay.
On VapeGate 2025.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Caper.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter got in my car.
Yeah.
My daughter got in my car
and said, "Where's my vape?"
Reluctantly picked up this vape that she found on the seat and was like, "This was back here." And like, I didn't think that it was hers, but she had 3 friends in the car in the past 24 hours.
And she knew what it was right away, right?
Right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my son does not smoke a vape. So we did not know. I mean, the only one that was in the back seat was Joe.
Right.
So I assumed, Joe, that it was yours.
I understand that, Michael.
So my wife explained to me that it was strawberry, blueberry flavored something and nicotine. And then you saw it and said it was not yours.
No, definitely not.
And now that I look at its color and all that other stuff, I realize it's a little
looks like
too
a
fruity.
chick vape.
Does look like the kind of vape that a 12-year-old would sneak in the back of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was convinced. I said to my wife, I said, so what do? You're not going to rat the girls out to their parents. Oh, yeah. And she's like, no, I don't even think it was theirs. I go, well, who else would it be? Who else has been in my car?
Can I take a guess?
Yes.
Your son's girlfriend.
does not smoke.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I thought, another girl.
Also, I don't think he's ever been in my car, but does not smoke. Yeah.
All right. Who has been in your car?
So
Female.
I mean, I was convinced that it was one of her friends because of its color and its fruitiness and the fact that my daughter was almost reluctant to say anything about it when she found it. It was like, she's like, I want to say it, but I feel like I'm ratting out one of my friends. And she kind of held back a little bit. She's only half Sicilian, so the other half actually came out.
She did ask if you were sure.
Yeah.
But those things are like, you can get like that one at like a gas station.
Yeah.
So it could be anyone. And just because it's a fruity flavor does not mean it's not a guy's, because I see guys buying those at the gas station all the time.
Well, I don't know. I don't hang out at gas stations.
I don't either.
Clearly you do. You are all
You don't go to the gas station to get gas?
No,
Let me get the vanilla raspberry vape.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It seems like it's a very fruity vape, but I don't. Not that I'm saying guys wouldn't smoke it, but I've had a series of young girls in my car.
Yeah,
that sounds awful.
Wait a minute.
Hell yeah.
And it sounds like something that the color and the fruitiness sounds like something they would do.
Gotcha.
So I thought it might be one of the 3 girls that Juliana had over the weekend. Turns out I was wrong. I apologize for thinking bad thoughts about it.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
But, well, not bad thoughts. What is?
Yeah.
I apologize for accusing you of
There you go.
doing bad things. That's a little bit better.
Yes.
Had a
Your
lot
Honor.
of bad thoughts about the young girls in my car.
Young
girls in my car. Got some bad thoughts
All right.
going on.
Never works
Thoughts
out in my
going
favor,
on.
ever.
I put some fruity vapes in there to trap these young girls.
Anybody want to guess? Final guess.
Oh, I don't guess.
Joey came home last night. I said, Joe. No, actually, man, I said, Joe, do you know? And I go, I think it's one of Juliana's friends. And he said, no, it's Ba. And he told me, and I went, oh, yeah, you're right.
I don't know who else was in your car.
Well, you start with a B.
No.
It's Ba.
No, not a B. No B.
Tom?
No, you guys aren't going to guess. I don't know why I'm giving you the opportunity to guess
okay.
it. I'm sorry. I just was saying if you had any last guesses.
It's Joey's friends.
No. It was Dizzy's girlfriend.
Oh.
On at the tailgate. I was leaving the tailgate the time that I drove myself there, and they had parked all the way down the block, and they hopped in the car with me and Joey so I could drive them down to their car. And she left it in the car, and I didn't know about it. But man, it must have been there for a couple of weeks,
Right.
and nobody really is in the back seat of my car.
Carmen, you hang out at gas stations. How much do those cost? I'm assuming that those are probably around $20.
I honestly have no idea.
Huh?
Yeah.
Joe?
No idea.
Well,
What are you doing
is
when you're
your
hanging
vape?
out?
Well, I mean, mine is it's $20 for like 4 cartridges.
No idea.
I
Probably
don't know how much
$20.
I don't know how much that product costs.
I mean, you can ballpark it,
You want the
man.
name of
How?
it, Galvin?
Yeah.
It is a.
Because Joe certainly isn't any help.
why
it is
would it be?
a Lost Mary.
Because you're a vape loser.
That does not make me an expert, idiot.
It has
Is
a
there a number or no?
MT
1500?
35000 turbo.
Oh, this is, yeah, I see the turbo.
Blackberry, blueberry.
All right, that's let's see, price. That is, anybody want to guess how much this is?
$15.
15,
17.
17, 22. Carmen?
I think Mike was right when he said about $20. Or whoever said $20.
I said, I said about $20. $18. $18.
Joe, you want to buy this one for $4?
For 4?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we got this one for 17.
Oh.
No, this one for 19. So, yeah, it's all over the place. Turbo, they're disposable. You just toss them out. This is Berry Burst Lust. Berry Burst Lost Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's pink lemonade. There's all kind of get them kids.
And there's no weed in it.
Get them kids flavor. I don't know.
I don't know either.
This says nicotine. How much nicotine is in the Lost Mary MT 3500 Turbo? 35,000 Turbo, sorry.
I have never smoked a
5%.
cigarette in my life. I've never even taken a drag off a cigarette.
Me either.
Really?
I was always disgusted by it.
Yeah, but I always pretended to put one near my mouth, and I was like, ooh.
I used to always do the Tommy Lee, put it under your lip trick. I thought that was really cool.
Cool, yeah.
That was it.
You guys all want to take a hit off this thing now?
No.
For the first time.
No.
I couldn't even say that with a straight face.
Yeah, this sounds disgusting.
Well, there you go. Dizzy's girlfriend poisoning the youth of my car.
It says when you're done with him, you just throw him in some guy's car.
Yeah. I don't even know how to tell if that's done. Like if it's old or not.
Come on, Joe, take a pull off it.
There, this is your friend.
Yeah, that's your crew.
That's your crew. The mini lights. Oh, you just hit it.
Okay. Not something I would like.
I meant to take it back to her at home. I didn't mean to hit it in the studio.
I thought you wanted me to hit it.
As soon as he sucked on it, it lights up.
It smells.
Just chuck a cloud in your face.
How's Dizzy taste?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It actually smells nice.
Yeah, it smells nice till you know what it is. It smells nice if you're out one day and you're like, what is that? Oh, it smells fun. And then somebody's like blowing smoke in your face.
But
Still better
it's
than
100% better than cigarettes. Yes. That is true.
Yeah.
Can I tell you that I went to the laundry room as I do last night? Most of my clothes are folded in the laundry room. Took this straight out of the pile that was on top of the dryer, all clean. And my wife's right. These shirts stink. I smell it from here. I don't know if it's a combination of the soap that she's using on it or the fabric of these just cotton shirts, you know what I mean? But they stink. They smell like a sweaty old man.
If you leave them in the washer before you throw them in the dryer, they can get a little musty.
But she did. It's not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my wife is super laundry lady.
Is your other stuff smelling at all?
No,
or no?
it's just these shirts.
Those shirts, the synthetic, the nylon, whatever. Yeah, that's because it has plastics in it and stuff, and it absorbs odor and stays in there. Yeah,
they're awful.
So that means you stink.
Yeah.
Probably, Carmen. I get to the bottom of that.
You want Joe to chuck some clouds on you? Make you smell better?
No.
I can smoke it out, Mike.
No, thank you. I'd rather be a little bit stinky for the day. It's clean. It just stinks. I don't. For a while, I was like, all right, it's sensitive nose. Stop bothering me. She walked by and she'd be like, that shirt stinks. So I'm like, you stink. The other thing is, my body, Carmen, maybe you can help me out with this. My body.
Okay.
Does not hold cologne scents.
So
Is that? I mean, I could put on. Normally, I would take cologne and I'd put on 2 sprays, one on the right side, one on the left side, and I'm done. And my wife's like, I don't smell it. So I put on 10 sprays the other day. 10. I counted them.
Jeez.
I did. Well, I did on my side, on my arms, my chest. I walked in there and she goes, it's very faint. I'm like, well, if I just 10 sprayed it.
So I don't know why that would be, but a trick to make your cologne and perfume last longer.
I know the trick, Carmen.
Do you?
Put it in your hair.
Ew.
No.
Oh, okay.
Vaseline.
Oh.
You put a little
Eat it too.
No.
Yep.
You put a little Vaseline on your neck and then you spray the cologne on the Vaseline and that way your skin doesn't absorb it and it will last longer because the Vaseline acts as like a shield, like a you know what I mean?
No, I'm dying to hear a word.
I don't know, but it collects the spray, and unless you wipe the Vaseline off, like it will stay.
It doesn't seep into your system. It just globs onto the Vaseline.
Right. So if you put a little Vaseline on your neck and then spray the cologne on that, and then if you do like some Vaseline on your wrist and then spray your wrist, because those are the places you should put your cologne and perfume.
Yeah.
Then the scent will last like all day.
I would have thought spraying it on my clothes, at least it would stick to my clothes. Nothing.
No, because it's absorbing all that funky smell.
Yeah, you're right. My ugly shirts.
It says if you have dry skin, that can also factor in.
I'm a lotion guy. I lotion my skin. My elbows used to be so sharp, they'd be like weapons. I'd be in the car with my wife, and I would just lean forward and go and touch her with my elbow and draw blood. Now I have smooth elbows.
Yeah, Google's saying that dry skin is a big contributing factor.
I don't know.
The internet is amazing.
The internet is amazing. Carmen, I got to be honest with you. I talked about it yesterday. One time I had my whole trip planned out to Switzerland, rather.
Did you look at my list that I gave you?
It was fantastic.
Okay.
I'm hopping on a train, going to Lucerne, doing the whole deal.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm looking at hotels.
Yeah, I'm telling you, ChatGPT is awesome.
I'm telling you that I know my wife better than anybody. I know when to ask for things and when to not ask for things. Last night, she was all, let me just roll over here and snuggle for a couple of minutes. She came over and I was like, hey, tomorrow I got to buy those tickets to Sweat. Like I knew right it was the time. Okay, we'll do it tomorrow. I was like, yeah, I got you. I got you rolled in.
I typed in "I stink" and cologne doesn't work on me.
Did it right back, Mike? Is this
Mike
you?
came up.
And instantly, it came up with all the answers. Like, it really is amazing.
I didn't say it stinks, Gio.
I'm just using it for the Google box. I didn't mean you.
I wonder if we had asked it whose vape it was. It would have been like, Dizzy's girlfriend, you idiot. She was in the car with you.
Yeah.
Would you mind if ChatGPT was listening all the time if you knew that it would never work against you?
I mean, Alexa's doing that now.
But they're working against you.
Yeah. Like I feel like I sometimes I want to just ask ChatGPT, but I have to open it and do the whole thing. Like I know it sounds like I'm being lazy. I don't want to open it, but I wish I could just go, oh, what is that? What is that? You know, like you do with Alexa.
I bet eventually you're going to be able to. There might even be settings already that does
That's true.
Because like Siri and Alexa, they've got, wake words that they hear right away.
Right.
So
That's what I want.
Yeah.
I love that they all have the different things that you have to say, hey, Google.
Yeah.
And then you can just say Siri, and it'll go. Alexa, what do you have to? My Siri's going right now.
Siri won't work in the shower for me.
It works for me.
When I'm in the shower and I go, hey, Siri, like I'm trying to play music or something because I keep it up on the shelf so it doesn't get wet. And I go, hey, Siri, and it just ignores me when we're in the shower.
You may have, I don't know, does it work when you're not in the shower? Like with you just saying, hey, Siri?
Yeah.
Okay, because I turned mine listening off, so it only works when I hold down the home key.
Yeah.
Like my Siri won't just go off.
I feel like Siri's the worst out of all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I will tell you, though, not in the car. Oh, something's playing?
Yeah, your music.
I think you said play music.
Hey, Siri, stop.
Yeah, Siri's problem is it just shows you what's on the internet.
It's very generic. It doesn't really work that well.
Like the ChatGPT and the Perplexity and that stuff will compile all the stuff, and here's the best stuff I found, and explain it to you.
I'm going to call her Sally so that I don't set it off again.
Yeah.
But my new thing in my Stingray Chevrolet car is when I get in there and I go, hey, Sally, give me directions to whatever, and it just does it automatically. Yeah. That's been a delight because normally I have to put it in the phone and pull it up on Google Maps. This, I just talk right to the
My
to the
Alexa
radio.
just got updated to now it's like AI version.
Yeah.
It's like Alexa Plus. And it's a different voice, and it sounds kind of like ChatGPT.
By the way, I love that 20 years ago, we would have been absolutely amazed by this technology. Now he's too lazy to pick his phone up.
Yeah.
Pick up my phone?
I gotta use my hands.
Sometimes people, I forget the comic that had the joke was like, what the hell? This is taking 10 seconds.
It's Louis C.K.
Yeah.
He goes, it has to go to a satellite in the sky. Give it a second.
Yeah. He's got a great line with that.
What's funny is that I don't, with the hey, Sally command, I probably don't have to ask it to open up the other thing.
Yeah.
I probably don't have to use my hands.
By the way, speaking of comedians and funny bits about that stuff, Nate Bargatze's bit about how if he was from the future that he couldn't even make people believe him. He goes, I'd see somebody on the phone and I'd go, hey, in the future, you're going to be able to have one of those in your pocket. And they would go, how? And he'd go, oh boy, I probably shouldn't have brought that up. He goes, I think it has to do something with a satellite. Do you know what a satellite is? And he goes, it's like a piece of metal that's in the sky. He goes, I don't think they would even believe me. They would be like, who's the next president? Oh, I can't help you on that.
I think AI and stuff in the next 5 years is going to be insane.
Yeah.
But here's the problem that I have. Is that why can't we figure out why? Like I read a thing this morning that said that AI is going to produce 500 million billionaires in the next 20 years. How do I get on that train?
Yeah,
I want to
don't know.
figure that out.
Well,
all I could do is make stupid pictures of Joe in AI.
That's the thing, though, is the prompts and stuff and what you're trying to do and figure it out because it definitely can help in a lot of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can apply it to that'll help for sure.
I took a long shot with the game last night and did not win.
Yeah.
I picked Thornton to get an anytime touchdown because he was three for three.
Yeah.
And I threw him. I threw a lot to him yesterday. Yeah.
That was a weird game.
It was a good game, and Trevor Lawrence is a pretty good quarterback. I mean, he scrambles pretty good.
I think it's Liam Cohen coming from us to go there. Like he's definitely.
Yeah, but
also,
I'm just talking about
Lawrence.
mobility.
Yeah.
He never
ran like that
for a 6'6" guy.
Right, he had the most yards for the Jags, but also he's got to figure out clock management.
Yeah,
Keep
that
on
was
getting the
really
delay
weird.
game.
I honestly think that's a communication problem between them. I don't think that they gel yet.
Yeah.
Liam Cohen and Trevor Lawrence. I just don't feel like they gel, and I feel like that's where the communication
Yeah, but
problem.
you got a big
is.
clock there.
I know.
You gotta
I
watch
just-
that clock. I mean, that's I don't know.
I feel like
Pretty
if they're on two different
when
scales.
when they went for it and lost it in the beginning and didn't go for that field goal, I go, well, you're killing yourself. You're killing yourself.
Yep.
But wound up working out for him.
So I get a win for football wins, right?
Whoa.
I think I just had a stroke.
So does that put you in tie for first or no?
I think so.
I think that moves him up and moves Johnny B up. And then so Ian will be the only loser.
Oh.
But I have to look at it again. I don't have it. on
Did
me
I
right
notch
now.
a win or no?
Did you win?
Yeah, I had Jacksonville.
Okay, if you had Jacksonville, then yes, you and Johnny won. So it moves Johnny B out of last place. So Ian is the only loser, and it moves you up with Martine and Medicine Man.
Yes.
So you are the same as Medicine Man.
Damn right.
That is hilarious to me. I thought for sure that this was going to be the week that the Chiefs come back, but they did play. They didn't play bad. I mean, Patrick Mahomes can still sling that ball, man. And it's so funny how when he wants to throw to Kelsey's always available.
Yeah.
By the way, did you guys see my text? The very first, so we were talking about the whole Taylor Swift thing and the song Wood. Is that the song, right?
Yeah.
And about about his stuff and supposedly 9 inches and all this and that and everything.
Yep.
And Carmen, you were saying about the numbers and they add up to 9 and da-da-da-da-da. Travis Kelce, very first catch of the night, 9 yards.
Oh,
They did it on purpose.
the length of his it's 9 yards.
Was it?
But 9.
Yeah.
9. Yeah.
It's scripted.
Yeah, right?
I was watching Jason Kelsey before the game. That beard's got to bother him. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too bushy. I just imagine it just becomes a hassle.
I wish I could grow a beard like that.
Yeah, I always used to talk about that. I used to try to grow a big beard like that too, like the SEAL team guys.
Yeah.
And I ended up looking terrible.
You end up looking like a seal, just different one.
Yeah. It grows more out on my cheeks than it does on my chin. I look like I look like an old English guy. Hello.
I just look like I'm turning into an Irish werewolf.
Yeah. That's exactly what it looks like. I see Rush has a new drummer.
Rush does have a new drummer.
Gimmick. Girl drummer.
So we could talk about more in news and stuff, whatever, but I must have got into some sort of algorithm because I put up a video of her, Annika, and what's the first thing when you hear Rush has a new drummer and it's a female, what's the first question or comment people are going to say, do you think? Replacing Neil Peart, one of the arguably greatest rock drummer of all time.
Right.
With a woman.
With a woman. What do you think the first question people are going to say?
Yeah, can she play?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I put up a video. By the way, I've seen her for a long time because she was on Drumeo and all this stuff. She can play. She's unbelievable. And she played with Jeff Beck, if that tells you anything. The fact that she played with Jeff Beck and now she's playing with Rush, she can play.
Jeff Beck liked to play with a lot of girls.
He did. Yeah, it was weird. But anyways, she's a great drummer. So I put up a video and said, here is the new drummer touring with Rush, Annika, and yes, she can play. I got into some sort of algorithm. Joe Bonamassa liked my video. Rex Brown from Pantera liked my video.
Oh.
Since yesterday, it's had like 78,000 views.
Holy cow.
Yeah. But
you were in early.
But all these people are like, why do we have to qualify it? What do you, this, that? To me, and I go, I'm saying she can play.
You should wrote back, duh, because she's a woman.
Yeah, well, I wrote to the one lady, I go, oh, settle now. I go, I'm the one saying she can play. I go, stop trying to be a hero. And then some other guy was like, what a terrible response, mate. Da-da-da. So I looked at this idiot, and he's got gray hair, and he plays the trumpet or something. I go, go blow your horn, mate.
Mate.
So I'm just fighting with people now. I'm getting more interaction on it and stuff. Yeah, but I don't know what happened. I put it up, and all of a sudden, it just blew up like crazy.
If people start commenting, it'll push it.
Oh,
in.
it's.
Yeah,
I
that's what
woke up
pushes
this
stuff.
morning. And there's like 75 different comments.
Yeah,
on it
that's-
from last night. Yeah,
That'll push it right up in there.
That was my favorite thing is that we put up the pictures of the guitars, and I told you yesterday that all the comments that came on it, only the negative comments were from guys who were musicians who nobody cared about. They were all like, too bad he can't play any of those. And there's like Joey Fingers and this guy, the guy with bass player and another guitar player. I'm like, okay, you guys are just mad.
You're still doing it, huh?
When's your band playing?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
You working at Guitar Center?
People are just jerks.
I do that all the time whenever I go to music tours and people don't help me, and I go, I know your band's going to be famous. Can you get me some drumsticks? I love that.
Nothing was better than Shoe Tank.
Yeah.
Shoe Tank. This guy would talk about
immediately tell you
how he went on tour with Limp Bizkit and all this stuff, and it was so good. I go, hey, question: if you guys are so good, why are you hanging banners on the weekends or a radio station? I don't quite understand your success.
Hey, guy, that tent is a little crooked. If you go straighten that up, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Can you get a rag and clean up that puke? Real quick?
I mean, it's an admirable job. I just don't understand if you're a super successful touring musician, why are you out here on a Saturday with me?
If you were that great, you wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Doesn't really track. We don't, Alex Van Halen's not driving the van.
Right.
I don't know what's going on over here.
Funny.
By the way, did you realize that yesterday was 5 years since Alex Van Halen died?
5 years
Alex
since
Van Halen
Eddie Van Halen died.
Eddie Van Halen. I just said Alex. Yeah.
And 7 years since Ralphie May died.
Yeah.
They died on the same day.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that. I probably say that every year. But,
Crazy.
It's weird how fast time goes. So that also makes me realize my wife and I had a conversation, and she was kind of right. I've lived in this house for how long?
Ooh.
8 years.
Joe nailed it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I thought it was.
Doesn't know anything about a vape, but that's
he
exactly
moved
how long
in.
you been.
He moved in the attic.
Joe's lived here for 6 years.
Yeah.
How long I've been frogging here. Michael.
Yeah. I just was trying to think about it the other day, and I would have said 5 years max because I try to remember the Christmases, like where the tree was and who did what. And I would have said 5 years max, but not Joey. Already went to 4 years of high school. He went to middle school when we first moved over here. So yeah, it's been 8 years.
And he's already been out a year.
And he's already been out a year.
Yeah.
Now he's traveling, whatever he's doing.
That's crazy.
I don't know. That kid came in yesterday. I didn't even recognize him. He looked like a 20-something-year-old man walked into my room. It's just weird. It's just how when he's not around, you picture a little kid, and then when you see him, there's a man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's nuts. Anyway, all right, let's get this show going this morning. It is Tuesday. That means Ask the Dom's going to be here in the 9 o'clock hour to take your legal calls for you people who have potential trouble. He's here to help you out. This Friday, I found out by listening to this radio station, I am buying beers for people this Friday.
Yes.
Your first Bud Light is on me at the Liquid Lunch that is happening at the original Hooters in Clearwater. JP is broadcasting live. Monica and Dizzy are broadcasting live. I will be out there with them. JP will keep me off the mic as long as he can.
Enough, Calta.
And we'll be giving away those Bucks 50th hats that we have. We have Mike Calta show hats. We got a whole bunch of stuff to give away.
Got to get out there early, though, because it's the first 102 people. So
Yes.
it's not just everybody.
No.
Yeah.
First 102 people through the door. Beers are on me. And then also, I believe we have tickets for the Lightning and some other stuff. And, of course, tailgate tickets for Sunday's Mike Calta show Bucks tailgate party, which is happening as we take on Don't Tell Me. Last week was the Seahawks. This week, I don't know. Who are we playing this week?
49ers.
Oh, yeah. We've talked about this already.
4:25 game, 1 o'clock tailgate.
Yeah. I actually think I like that better. Except it'll be hotter.
We'll see.
It'll be gross. Oh, that's true. It could be nice.
Yeah.
Could be nice.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to the game, at some point, the sun's going to go down.
Yeah. I'm not going to the game.
Then the Lightning home opener Thursday.
Going to that. You going to that?
I don't know. I'm going to see.
I told my wife, I said, listen, I want to go, but let's just leave it open to where we may leave early. Because I know I get sleepy.
Yeah, work night's tough.
Work night is tough.
Yeah.
They're playing New Jersey Saturday. They're home against the Devils Saturday as well. So
there you go.
That's more my speed.
I might be going to the game on Sunday.
The Bucks game?
Yeah.
Oh.
In a suite?
Patrick Smith?
I don't think so. No. Chamberlain. They invited some high schools and
cool.
the team and stuff like that. Yeah.
Make sure you wear your finest pair of jeans.
Yes.
Yes. I've heard that's
highly recommended.
There's a dress code.
Right.
There's a dress code. Yes.
Jeans is it.
Okay.
Or you could do like Bert and wear a white shirt that's too small for you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's take a break. Come back. We got Sporkle next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. It's Lightning Hockey on 102.5 The Bone. Thursday, your Tampa Bay Lightning are at home at the Benchmark International Arena to take on the Ottawa Senators. The game starts at 7 p.m. Don't miss a single game. Listen to every Lightning game all season right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Tuesday morning commute looks very good right now. That's on all of the major roadways. No accidents reported in Hillsborough and in Pinellas County. 275, 75, as well as I-4 running up to speed for you and looking good. Same good news for the toll roads. Veterans Expressway and the Leroy Summit Expressway in great shape. Howard Franklin Bridge, Courtney Campbell Causeway, and Gandy Bridge all running up to speed as well, and that's in both directions. I'm Monica with traffic.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Plantar fasciitis feels like pointed, sharp pain, very intense. Can make your eyes water. It makes you walk funny because you're trying to get pressure off your heel. I had instability. I was so frustrated. I didn't know what to do. And I was driving past the Good Feet store. I mean, why not? Give it a try.
For over 20 years, we've been helping people like Teresa actually live the life they love.
They wanted to make sure they fitted me with the right thing. And so they brought out several different arch supports and gave me the opportunity to try them in shoes and walk around with them until they found the perfect ones for my feet. I had no idea that they would be that patient, and I had no idea they would be that kind. And you just knew, like, your feet just, when they got on the right ones, they were like, oh yeah. And it really did make a big difference. It made my foot not hurt. I'm Teresa, and that's my Good Feet story.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Stop by any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com.
Fall is a busy time, and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Hey, it's JP, and with Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and move when you're ready on your timeline. Mark Spain Real Estate has over 13,000 5-star reviews, so you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Meet Caleb. He's a high-flying mountain biking fanatic, so he's always going places, and he needs his finances to keep up. That's why he banks with Mid-Florida Credit Union, who helps him keep pace with his bills while he carves new paths. Plus, the $400 he got for opening a new free checking account really came in handy when wiping out on that last gap jump, which left his financial worries somewhere between here and the hillside. Mid-Florida. Insured by NCUA. 0.00% annual percentage yield. Terms and conditions apply. Must be met within 60 days.
Let's live more. Whether your dream vacation is about doing it all or nothing at all, you'll find what you love with Norwegian Cruise Line. Be charmed by historic European cities, wowed by the wild sights of Alaska, or calmed by serene beaches in the Caribbean. Wherever you go next, feel free to experience more with Norwegian. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line. Ships registry, the Bahamas and USA.
I don't need to tell you that storm season is here, and so far we've been dodging bullets like crazy. But Universal Roof and Contracting wants to make sure that roof over your family's head is going to protect you just in case we do get hit by a major storm. They've got 32 years of experience you can trust, And they will offer you a free roof inspection by going to universalroof.com. If you need a roof replacement, they'll do it for 20% off. That's universalroof.com for Universal Roof and Contracting.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Every year, almost 30,000 babies in America are born with birth injuries. It's every parent's worst nightmare. If your child suffered a birth injury, please call our firm to find out if we can help.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8 year old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensate for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
If you've got a gas-powered engine, keep it running like new at every fill-up. Stable in-season protection is your engine's preventative medicine, cleaning and protecting the entire fuel system in season. In outdoor power equipment, prevent gum and varnish buildup that could cause a rough or non-running engine. For cars and trucks, increase fuel efficiency and power by removing deposits, ensuring your engine's long-term health. Stable outperforms the competition in independent lab testing. So at every fill-up, start with Stable.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra is back in Tampa for 2 spectacular shows on Sunday, December 14th at Benchmark International Arena. TSO is fighting inflation this year, offering their lowest ticket price in years at $55, including fees, for a limited time only. Get yours now at Ticketmaster.com.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Mike Calta for my friends at Lifeguard Imaging. The average cost of a funeral in America today, nearly $12,000. And that's just the beginning. A cancer diagnosis or a sudden heart attack can drain retirement savings in months. Between hospital stays, treatments, and medication, families can face hundreds of thousands of dollars in bills. Here's the truth. Heart disease and cancer remain the top killers of men and women. Lifeguard Imaging offers advanced high-accuracy CT scans that can detect heart disease and hundreds of cancers early, before symptoms appear, when treatment is more effective, less invasive, and far less costly. A quick, painless scan could be the difference between protecting your savings for the life you dreamed of or losing everything to medical bills. We constantly hear from Bone listeners who share powerful stories. Many were struggling with issues that went undiagnosed, and time again, they tell us they had no symptoms at all. And if it weren't for their Lifeguard Imaging scan, they wouldn't be here today. Look, don't just do this for yourself. Do it for the people who count on you. The scariest thing you could do is nothing at all. Right now, first-time patients get a free heart scan valued at $599. Visit lifeguardimaging.com today. Lifeguard Imaging, saving lives through early detection.
At Dick's Sporting Goods, we have always believed sport has the power to change lives. Community happens here. Change happens here. Sport happens here. Introducing the all-new Dick's House of Sport, bringing new experiences, new services, and unrivaled selection from the top brands to a new place Brandon can call home. Featuring a track and field, rock wall, a Hitrax multi-sport cage, and 3 golf hitting bays. Dick's House of Sport at Brandon Exchange. Grand opening celebration October 31st to November 2nd.
Fall is a busy time and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Hey, it's JP, and with Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and move when you're ready on your timeline. Mark Spain Real Estate has over 13,000 five-star reviews, so you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Hold on to your hats. Academy Sports and Outdoors is finally opening in Lakeland this October. Need a new grill that says, we smoke brisket and our football rivals? We got you. A fishing rod that screams, I reel in hogs and pack a mean cooler? We got that too. How about a new pair of shoes that says, I run trails and look fly doing it? You got it. At your new Academy in Lakeland, we'll have all the sports and outdoor gear you need at undefeatable prices every day. Because here, fun can't lose.
Ready for some dirty talk? Your carpet is packed with dirt, spills, and pet mess. Zero Res pulls it all out. No soap, no chemicals. Get half off for the Bone fam only. Just use promo code BONE when booking. Not available with other offers. ZeroResTampaBay.com.
Sprouts Farmers Market is having our first ever organic sales store-wide with 20% off all organic produce.
No shiitake. So, like, really affordable organics?
Hey, we know what it's like out there.
Hell yeah. Organic greens, too?
All organic veggies and fruits, actually. 20% off.
Oh, Chip. What about these organic tortilla chips?
Yep, also part of the store-wide organic sale.
You swear?
Oh, I'd never swear. But the Sprouts Organic Sale with 20% off all organic produce is on now until October 7th.
You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With the Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Annie's first oil change wasn't as hard as she thought because she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner helped her find the right oil and save on an oil filter. He explained the job and showed her free how-tos on AutoZone.com. When she was done, AutoZone recycled her old oil for free. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Toasty warm again for today with just a 30% chance. It's just a quick little passing shower for you, and a high temperature right around 90 degrees. Mostly clear, mild tonight with a low in the mid-70s. And the rain chance for Wednesday drops to 20%. But again, high temperature is up near 90.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
.643 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone. 800-771-1025. Those are the phone numbers to reach us. Coming up at 8 o'clock this morning, we'll give you the first Bone bonus keyword. You put it in the app and you can win $1,000. That's happening at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, noon, 2, and 5. We'll remind you before 8 when we do that. Right now, Carmen's going to tell us what we have to give away today as we play a little Sporkle. What do we got, Carmen?
So we have tickets for Reggae Rise Up.
Yep. Everybody loves that. Everybody loves that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Monster Jam.
If you need a vape to take with you to Reggae Rise Up, I could throw this one in. Yeah.
Place. Yep, you'll find
Monster Jam already?
Yes.
Okay.
It's in February, but it's a hot ticket, you know.
Yep.
Sticks and Cheap Trick.
Okay.
Garbage, Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh,
yeah.
I feel like you're being a little hard on him.
Your words. TSO.
I saw a female comedian yesterday. She watched a video of Machine Gun Kelly dancing, like synchronized dancing with other guys.
Oh, yeah, that's his video, that summer video or whatever.
And then she goes, he wins. He wins. Because at the end of the day, he drives his car home, goes upstairs, and raw dogs Megan Fox.
Yeah.
He did, not anymore.
Whatever. He did it, and he's done now. He's done. That's even better.
Had a baby with her.
Yep. He put a baby in her.
I love that meme where it's like rock and roll, old rock and roll, and it's like Pantera going nuts. Like today's rock and roll, it's MGK dancing.
All right, what else?
We have tickets for Ice Cube.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning vs. Senators season opener.
All right.
And the third of 2025.
I think it's the fourth.
The fourth. No, it's the third.
Is it?
Yeah. It's the Mike Calta tale. You ruined it.
I'm sorry.
Pew,
Pew, pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
All right, let's give that stuff away right now with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, today we're going to be playing non-plural ends in S words,
Ooh.
A through Z. Okay?
Okay, all right.
You get it?
Yeah.
Everyone? Okay.
Nope, but just go.
Okay. Your first one, A, deep or bottomless chasm.
Abyss.
Mike,
Chasm.
chasm. Why is there an H in there?
I'm just trying to help you out. I'm not
I know.
criticizing.
I'm just letting you know. English language is dumb.
Yep.
B, state of extreme
Bliss.
happiness. Mike. C, statue of gigantic size. C, statue of
Colossus.
Galvin. D, female equivalent of wife or wife of a duke.
Duchess.
Galvin. E, koala's food of choice.
Eucalyptus.
Mike. F, thin thread important for dental hygiene.
Floss.
Geo. G, someone possessing extraordinary intelligence.
Genius.
Galvin.
Of course I got that one.
H, Scottish food made.
Hummus.
Haggis.
Damn it, that's what I meant.
Mike.
Genius. I said it before you. Still works.
I, long-legged wading bird.
Nope.
Ibis.
Mike. J, male donkey.
Jackass.
Galvin.
Of course you got that one right.
K, home of Dorothy Gale.
Kansas.
Mike and Pap, we're halfway there.
Gio has a single point on the board. Galvin with 4 points. And Michael is your leader by 2. He's winning with 6.
All right.
All right, we are doing non-plural words that end in S, A through Z. Your next one, L, African species of water lily, usually white in color. L, African species of water lily, usually white in color. Lotus.
Come on.
M, very large city
Mass.
or urban area.
Metropolis.
Galvin.
That's what I was.
What were you saying, Gio?
I was going to say Metropolis, and I go, that's wrong. It's not.
It's not. It was right. N, enemy or source of great
Nemesis.
misery. Galvin.
Whoa.
O, Egyptian god of the afterlife. O, Egyptian god of the afterlife.
Otis. I don't know.
Octavius.
I don't know.
Osiris.
No.
is what I was.
Osiris. Afterlife.
Your next one, P, Australian egg-laying mammal.
Platypus.
Geo. R, equal-sided parallelogram.
What was it?
Rhombus.
Galvin. S, anxiety.
Stress. Of course you got that one. 100%.
T, dictionary of synonyms. That is correct. Pap.
That was Geo.
Geo gets the point.
You got that right, Joe. You got that right.
U,
Uranus.
female reproductive organ.
Uterus.
Geo or Galvin.
Same
So
thing.
it's not
Geo
Uranus?
doesn't know what it is. It is not.
That's same thing.
No.
Different parts. Same thing.
And Pap, we're on the last three.
Geo has 4 points on the board. Michael ahead by 2 with 6, and Galvin is your leader by 2 with 8.
Oh, you confused me the way you did that.
What?
You said Michael ahead by 2, but yeah, okay. Sorry, say it again. That's my bad. I jumped on it.
Geo have 4 points on the board. Michael ahead by 2 with 6, and Galvin ahead by 2 with 8.
All right.
Say the score, guy.
So I'm winning? Is that what's happening?
Nope.
Oh, all right. Non-plural words ending in S, A through Z, last 3. Here we go. Second brightest natural.
Venus.
Mike. W. Arctic marine
Walrus.
mammal. Galvin. And your last one. Y. Affirmative response.
Yes.
Galvin.
Oof.
Your final score, Gio with 4 points on the board, Michael with 7, and Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 10.
Good job! Woo!
Streak Slayer.
No.
Yeah.
What'd you have?
I had 2, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Oh.
I don't want to put the pressure out there. How would Sebastian Maniscalco react there? Yeah. Mike was going for 3 in a row. All right. Well, I didn't even know the pressure was on.
See?
Maybe it helped that the pressure was off. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. You know, that doesn't preoccupy your mind.
Right.
All right, Gal, what line you playing for?
I'll play for line 2.
All right. Good morning. Who's this?
Travis.
How you doing, Travis?
Not bad. How about yourself?
You don't sound good.
No.
Hey, driving a semi.
Eyes on the road.
Pay attention, Travis. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and we'll hook you up with the prize. All right, buddy?
All right.
Thank you, Travis.
All right. All right, I guess so. Whatever.
He's thrilled. Cool. He's thrilled. Galvin.
Yes.
Pick another line.
I'll go
we have
line.
so many things to give away.
I'll go line 1.
Line 1. Good morning. Who's this?
N4.
Whoa! What up, N4?
How you doing?
How you been doing, man? We haven't heard from you in a while. What are you up to?
Oh, Mike, before I forget, listen, you're not looking for a new bass, is you?
I is not looking for a new bass. No, I have plenty. Why? Would you pick one up at a yard sale?
No, I have a buddy that has one. It's a Bell, so his top brand is a 5-string bass.
5.
And
do you know what brand it is or no?
I got the paper at the house. I forgot it.
Okay, well, maybe later.
Yeah, let us know.
It's beautiful. I tell you what, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean it sounds beautiful, but I have so many. I don't need it. But I have gifts for you, N4. I will put you on hold, and Carmen will grab you during the break, and we'll hook you up with a prize. Okay, buddy?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Very nice.
Hold on. I is not looking for
No. Got a lot.
I mean, you know.
Plus, it's 5 strings.
It's too many for me.
That's an extra string.
Really.
When are you guys playing next? You got another one coming up, right?
We do.
Halloween is next.
Yeah. And the band's playing?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm. Halloween is in downtown St. Pete. Nobody told me about this, like if I'm supposed to talk about this or not, so I'm just going out with it. I'm going to say it anyway. I mean, nobody said don't talk about it, but they didn't say talk about it. So I'm not really sure. But But we're going to be in downtown St. Petersburg on Halloween. It'll be a pub crawl. And the last place that we're going to play the last place that we stop is where Pipple Toddler is going to play. We're going to play probably for about an hour. And I know that place. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it yet.
This is on Halloween.
On Halloween night. It's a Friday night. So.
What does it rhyme with?
Thirsty first.
Wait.
Okay. All right.
Thirsty thirst.
Oh, what did I say?
Yeah.
It's too much to try and rhyme. I don't know. I think we're going to dress up as the Village People.
Oh.
I'm the cop. Galvin's a construction worker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No, do we have a theme, though?
No. Not that I know of.
We should have.
No one shares this information with me.
I
don't know. Should we have a theme, Galvin? I don't know. Things don't run the way they used to, so I don't really understand anything anymore.
Who's running this place?
Not me.
No.
Not me. I used to get credit for that. I also used to get blamed for it, but now I'm not. I'm not running anything. But I don't know. Anyway, all I know is at some point we're supposed to tell you about that. I don't know when that is, or when we're supposed to, when we're allowed to. But that is happening on Halloween night in downtown St. Petersburg. A pub crawl with Pitbull Toddler ending the pub crawl.
I mean, they got like 3 weeks. You might want to get the information out to the people.
I'm with you, Jay.
Yeah.
On your side.
I got to tell you, I don't know what happened for the last minute and a half. Because my ears are ringing like a bomb went off.
Really?
I just got an email that crushes me. They overpaid me on a paycheck and like a big amount.
Did you not notice?
No.
Did they underpay me?
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
So now they're going to take it out of the next paycheck. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask you this question, but I'm not accusing you. Don't you see that there is a big change in your check? Did you notice something? Because I don't look at my checks. Amanda does, so I don't even know how much it's supposed to be. I'm just wondering because our checks, for those of you wondering, our checks fluctuate based on endorsements and appearances and stuff. So sometimes they could be thousands of dollars more than they were the previous check, based on how much work was done and what pay period it is.
That's funny because yesterday I had an email very similar of an endorsement, which was a large amount of money that never showed up on my account. And I forgot about it, and I went, wait a minute, and I went back and looked, and it wasn't there. And I sent an email, and they're like, oh, yeah, my bad.
We paid Galvin by accident.
Yeah, so maybe they gave you my money.
Oh. I don't know. But
you should get
your stuff together.
Yeah.
Like, why am I... You know
Tell
what I mean?
them that money's spent.
Yeah, too late. You already gave it to
I
me.
spent that money.
Figure it out.
Too
You
late.
guys figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, they're
man.
figuring it out. They're figuring it right out of your check.
Yeah, well, they're getting an email back that says, nope. Like blood.
See how that works out.
Like blood from a rock.
Yeah.
Find
I
its
got news for you.
keepers.
They're the ones with all the blood.
Oh, no.
Yeah. They're not taking it back. They're taking it out of the next one.
So your next check's going to be like
that's
way
ridiculous.
low.
That stinks.
Listen, how about this? You can do it for $5 every paycheck for the rest of my life. How about that? That'll work out for you.
So you get your money back?
Idiots.
Oh, man.
Hey, I hate to make you do extra work, but what do we have coming up in news?
Oh,
Christ.
can you afford it?
I don't know whether I'm going to do it or not. Depends on how much I'm getting paid for this. Coming up in news.
I can find some jobs around the house if you'd like to do it.
I heard those don't pay. Coming up in news today, you'll never make it. Stupid Baby and Take It to the Top.
Oh, all right. Galvin, as your news. We'll take a quick break and dive right into that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to the Mike Calta Show. The Bone is coming to see you. Join us for a pre-game tailgate at the Hooters in Clearwater for a Friday liquid lunch. Join Mike Calta and kick off the weekend with The Bone. The first 102 people there will get a free 50 Seasons custom hat. And Mike Calta is buying your first Bud Light draft. So get there early. We'll also have tickets to Sunday's tailgate party. Your chance to win a Yeti cooler. And Dizzy and Monica broadcasting live with the JP Show. What more do you need? Ditch work and join us for The Bones Liquid Lunch, Friday, October 10th at the Hooters in Clearwater at 11:30 a.m. For more info, go to theboneonline.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Just one accident right now. It's in Pinellas County, southbound US 19 at Tampa Road. Crews at the scene there, so use caution. Expect some flashing lights. Right now, the left turn lane is blocked out, of course, causing a little bit of confusion and some backups. So give yourself extra time to get around all of that if that's where you're headed this morning. Everything else looks good, though. Major roadways problem-free in Hillsborough County, including the toll roads. That's the Veterans Expressway and Leroy Salmon Expressway. And everything running up to speed for you in both directions on all of the Bay Area bridges. I'm Monica with traffic. Stop by All American Gunslingers, Newport Richie's #1 gun range for your tax-free holiday till December 31st. Right now, get 90-day layaway terms with no tax if paid off by December 31st. Offer ends October 31st. All American Gunslingers, aagunslingers.com.
At Cadence Bank, we believe the future comes in many shapes. Every day is a new beginning, a chance to imagine new possibilities or get to work building them. There's opportunity here. Find a branch near you at cadencebank.com. Equal opportunity lender. Member FDIC.
It's October at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, and that means it's Pinktober. And the Pinktober Poker Open will be kicking off on the 15th and will feature over $400,000 in guarantees, with a portion of the proceeds benefiting the American Cancer Society. Remember to sign up for a Unity card at the Players Club and receive 50% off voucher for Fresh Harvest Buffet. Get a free limited edition Hard Rock t-shirt and up to $200 on them. There's so many great restaurants and so many options to win. Stop on in and see them at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tampa.
At Brandon Honda, we have the hottest hybrids in stock and on sale. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now, get the brand new Accord Hybrid for just $199 per month. Get the award-winning CR-V Hybrid for just $249 per month. Or get the all-new, just-released 2025 Civic Hybrid Sport for just $199 per month. With gas mileage as high as 50 miles per gallon, these award-winning hybrids won't last long. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-448-7710 for more information.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new Impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
What's up, Bone listeners? It's Captain Zach. Are you looking for more power? Check out my friends at LBP. Whether you're boating, taking a cruise on the golf cart, my friends at Lithium Battery Power have the innovative technology to give that to you. Check them out at lithiumbatterypower.com or call 727-223-9831. Lithium Battery Power. Longer life, more power.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. I recently had two sets of customers who had vastly different stories. One had purchased elsewhere 3 years ago and spent $5,000. And the other had purchased from OMF 12 years ago and spent $1,000. The difference? Our customer's mattress lasted 4 times longer and cost them 5 times less. Don't waste money on overpriced, overhyped mattresses. Visit the Original Mattress Factory for unbeatable quality and value. Sleep better, longer, for less.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Dead Air with HK is back this Saturday, October 11th at Shark Coast Tactical. Dead Air is the best suppressor manufacturer in the world, and they'll be at the shop and on hand to walk you through the best the industry has to offer. And HK is the world's premier small arms systems company. Get to Shark Coast ASAP and take advantage of the 2A tax-free holiday on all things firearms. No tax on firearms, ammo, suppressors, sights, everything. And Will is covering your tax stamp on select suppressors. There has never been a better time to get the Shark Coast Tactical.
Many of you know that my inspiration for becoming an accident attorney was my brother Tim, who was rendered a quadriplegic at age 18. I didn't know what a personal injury lawyer was or what they did, but I soon did. Tim was treated terribly by the insurance company, and I became enraged. It was a constant delay and deny. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Tim later worked with me for 27 years. Last year, my hero died at age 65. You can see my eulogy for him by visiting mybrothertim.com. He was one hell of a man. Because of Tim, together we built the largest injury firm in the world, and our clients are treated the way I would want my family to be treated. At Morgan & Morgan, nobody is a nobody and everybody is a somebody. If you need our help, visit forthepeople.com on your phone or computer. See you soon, Tim. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I
I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
The Bud Light Mike Calta tailgate is back for another season. Join us before every Bucks home game for the Bay's biggest tailgate. Enjoy complimentary Bud Light along with amazing food from Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market that will be cooked up on site by our friends at the Brisket Shop. Plus plenty of Bud Light giveaways and some surprises. Enter at theboneonline.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Toasty warm again for today with just a 30% chance. It's just a quick little passing shower for you, and a high temperature right around 90 degrees. Mostly clear, mild tonight with a low in the mid-70s. And the rain chance for Wednesday drops to 20%. But again, high temperature is up near 90.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to the Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
On the Mike Calta Show, it's 102.5 The Bone. I rolled up to Joe's house this weekend, pick up Pap on the way to head down to Sarasota for our big show at Big Top Live. And there was a Waterman Construction folks putting up your fence, Joe.
That is correct, Michael. I'm very happy with that fence.
What happened? The storms tore it down?
Yeah, well, I mean...
That and time and pressure?
Time, pressure. Yeah, it took some time. I mean,
neglect, maybe?
Well, no. I mean, that fence was like probably 20 years old.
Oh, okay.
So it was probably about time for it to be replaced anyway.
Yeah, because it was put in when you were 55, so that seems right.
when the storms came through, they knocked some of it down, so it was a mess.
Well, if you're still cleaning up from a storm or you're looking to do a project around your house, Tampa Bay's trusted general contractors for over 20 years, Waterman Properties, they'll come out there and handle it from demolition and project management to full renovations and custom home builds. Waterman can handle any project from start to finish. If you're considering a prefab home or a mobile home, Waterman can handle the full setups. They'll go out there, they'll do the demolition, the land clearing, re-levels, and rising. And speaking of rising, if your AC was flooded during the storms, don't take that chance again. Waterman builds custom AC stands. A custom AC stand will elevate your unit and protect it from flooding. It also increases airflow around the unit, reduces the risk of debris and buildup. These guys, they don't just build homes and outdoor spaces. They build relationships with honesty and pride in every project. Waterman is all about quality. No shortcuts, no cutting corners, just solid craftsmanship that you can count on. You can give them a call today to get a free estimate for any project you have. You can go to their website, watermanproperties.net. That's watermanproperties.net, or give them a call at 813-715-7383. That's 813-715-7383. Or check out the new website, watermanproperties.net, and tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. Tell them you want the same quality work being done at Pap's house.
That's right. It's fantastic, Michael. I will tell you.
You live in a fortress now.
Yeah.
That new fence.
No dogs escaping. It's fantastic.
What is the dog count at now?
The dog count is still at 4, even though some of them have escaped. We got them back.
You have the German Shepherd.
Yeah, I got the German Shepherd.
Stella.
Stella.
You've got my mother's one-eyed dog.
Yep, that's Jenkins.
And then who are the other two?
My mom's dog, Prince. And Mama Pants's dog, which is Sophie.
And they all get along?
Yeah, they all get along.
Yeah. I didn't know your mom was such a fan of Prince.
Well, I mean, I didn't know that either, but that dog is, he's a bit yappy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a bit yappy.
I'd imagine he's on his way out, too.
Well, pretty much. I mean, he's got one tooth in his head.
Oh, one tooth for Prince, one eye for Jenkins.
Yeah.
You got
Put them together, you have a whole dog.
Yeah. 4 dogs equal 1 dog in your house.
It's funny you say about the yappy dog. This guy that I follow, it's a really good dog trainer, really smart guy, and he was the one who was saying about how there's no actual government oversight as far as the service dog thing, you know, the papers that you get and stuff.
Right.
That you're just paying for fake papers because
Which I did.
Yeah. But he was talking about, he goes, people will always ask me, what's the best guard dog? What is the best dog to have to protect your family and this and that? And he reaches around, picks up this little Maltese that he has.
Yeah,
and he goes,
shut up.
These little dogs, he goes, because even a big dog, he goes, big dogs can scare people and do that. But if the person breaking in has a gun, a big dog can't stop a gun. He goes, but this dog will alert you anytime anybody's near the house, anything, and then I get my gun. He goes, and then I can protect my family and do that stuff, whatever. He goes, but yeah, a big dog can scare people, whatever, but unfortunately, if the guy has a gun, dog's not going to do it. He can't do it.
That dog barks if the wind blows.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
but that's a problem because then you just assume that there's nothing. You're like,
Mabel is the absolute best.
Yeah.
Mabel is sitting next to me and just laying down. All she wants to do is be by me. I'm watching TV and she's sitting by me, and then out of the blue I hear just a little. And I go, what's wrong? She sits up and she's like, and then the Ring doorbell goes off and somebody was leaving a package. But I mean, the minute they were in my driveway, she
it's
knows.
amazing.
It's great.
It's amazing.
It's so great.
Their hearing and their sense of smell is just unbelievable.
Except when you come in my house, though, she's going to lick your face off. Right. That's the worst you're going to get from
But
Mabel.
Mabel's got a good bark, though.
Yeah, she's got a good bark.
Yeah,
but if she can get at you, all she wants to do is lick you. All she wants to do is be nice to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, if you're out there flying today, be careful. There are frustrating delays and cancellations on Monday evening at Hollywood Burbank Airport and other U.S. airports as the government shutdown triggered a shortage of air traffic controllers. From 4:15 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday, there were no air traffic controllers in the Burbank Tower. Operations were instead run remotely by Southern California TRACON, an approach and departure team out of San Diego. Southern California already remotely handles a lot of air traffic control in SoCal. So they have like remote viewing, which I don't know how big of a deal that is.
I don't think that is a big deal, but still.
It sounds...
You feel like somebody should be in there.
Right. You don't want somebody who's like, I've got Chicago and I've got this, and I've got four. You want somebody who's there and is like, I can see the runway. I can tell you it's not clear,
But they don't. They do it like, if you ever saw that movie Pushing Tin with John Cusack, they do it from a building somewhere off-site.
It's all computer screens.
It's all computer screens, and they're just watching dots fly.
All little dots and blips and stuff. Yeah, they say that is one of the most stressful, high-intensity jobs, to have, and people killing themselves left and right.
You ever see where they'll show the image of all the planes that are currently flying over the United States? It's wild.
You can ask your phone to show you that.
Oh, yeah.
It's wild that they don't have more mid-air collisions.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know how that happens.
But, I get it.
Can I tell you how it happens? Is because most of it's done by computers.
Yeah.
So the computer takes control of everything, and then they just monitor it.
It's wild. Amazon's 2025 Prime Big Deals Day kicks off today and runs through tomorrow. I have some of the different ones, different deals that are happening, whether you're interested.
I love a good deal.
Carmen, you were talking about the Vitamix thing. Weren't you talking about that the other day?
She was talking about the ice cream one, the Ninja Creamery.
The Ninja Creamer, yeah.
I don't know if this one does that or not. It's the Vitamix 5200 blender. They have a deal right now. You're going to save $120 on it, 26%. So you get it for $349 instead of $469.
$469 for a blender?
For a blender,
Jeez.
yeah. And then they have some of the other stuff that they have that they say is a good deal is the Beats Studio Buds. So the earbuds by Beats. You're going to save almost 50%, 47%. Normally $150. You can get them for $80.
Do you know anyone who has Beats?
Do I know anyone who has Beats? Yeah.
I mean, I remember when everybody had Beats. Beats was the hottest thing, and then everybody has AirPods.
Right, yeah.
Nobody has Beats anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I never see any. I always see AirPods now.
Yeah. Most people have a lot of people don't like to wear the over-ear,
I do.
Yeah.
I love, and it's because I'm doing this every day. I love the over-ear. It's just more comfortable for me than shoving it in my ear.
I like it for this. I don't like it for out in the world.
If I was walking, I probably would want it. If I was exercising, I'd probably want buds.
Yeah, for running, I like the.
But like on a plane
AirPods.
or something like that, I like the over the ears.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm over ear for everything.
Yeah.
I don't
really?
like things in my ear. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are like that. In my, I know that my son has a problem with fitting it in his ear.
Yep.
And I'm like, it comes with 3 different things. And he goes, I don't know. Just for some reason, it fits weird and falls out. Or
I used to have custom covers for my ear that they molded to my ear. That place was great, man. It was a place in Sarasota. And they poured wax in my ear at Hooters. They did it. Poured wax in my ear, and then took
monitors.
and then took a mold of my ear, and then they made me a rubber cover, and that cover fit over everything else, so it fits perfectly in my ear. Oh, when I used to play PlayStation, I was the king. Right in there.
Yeah.
I have my Meters headphones, which are the ones, the over ear ones that I usually wear. I can't wear them in here because they don't jive with the board, but I love to wear them because they're wireless. But they're over the ears.
What is the problem? Is it different input or what?
No, it plugs into the board, but then it has like a real hollow sound. Like a. It sounds like I'm on stage and there's echoing.
You could get a. I don't know whether they're power amp or not. Whatever. I was gonna say you could have a thing that you could plug into that you can control.
They were
just your headphones.
They were the first gen Meters, so the second one I think will be different. So they're awesome and they fit over my ear perfectly. I got a big head and big ears. So.
Another good thing for Amazon for the early Prime deal or day deals is the in Florida it's always good to have the power banks. The power banks for your phone. They have the Anchor MagGo power bank for $72, normally $90 for that. So that's a pretty good deal. Carmen, your walking pad, they have the Go Plus 2-in-1 folding treadmill where you're going to save 37%. Instead of $300, it's $190.
Listen, I think I need a new one.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You can save 37% on it.
Wow, you wore this one out?
Yeah, and we had some big kids on it for a video, and I think it kind of messed it up.
There's a weight limit.
Yes, there is. But we did a video. It was my idea, so it's my fault. But we did a video with Chambo football, and we had the kids walking on it because the Bucks did one. That's where I got the idea, and I thought it looked cool. So I had them remake it. And we put some of the linemen on there. The linemen there's some big boys. Yeah. And ever since then, it's been very noisy.
They rattled it open.
Yeah, so,
this is a great deal and definitely something if you want some home security stuff. They have the Ring Floodlight Cam Wired Pro. You're saving 70%. Normally $300.
Because they own it.
$300, you can get it for $160.
Yeah, that's great. I can't. How the Shark Tank people didn't buy that out of the gate. I think that's one of the best inventions for the home ever.
Oh, it is. It's huge.
Remember, security was the reason they were worried about it.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't know about security with everybody having access to this online.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody has Ring doorbells and stuff. This is the Floodlight Cam, so it has the floodlight and it records and does everything.
I have a Floodlight Cam. I have a Floodlight doorbell. I have it all, and I love it.
Can I tell you? You know how we're not handy. We don't know what we're doing and stuff.
We have Dino.
But every once in a while, I'll do something, and it's a minor thing that anyone's like, yeah, I can do that. But you feel just so proud.
Yeah.
My floodlight outside went out, and I'm like, all right, I got to swap this out. So I got to get a bulb. Let me see what the bulb is and stuff. Well, when I was taking it off, I realized that it was completely rusted where you can kind of angle it and stuff. And it snapped off. And I'm like, oh, no, now it's not even going to go back on there, even if I get a new light, all this stuff, whatever. And then I went, I think I have another one. I think I bought a 2-pack of these. So I went in, I found it, and it had the new screw and everything. And I put that one in. I just went, I did it, everybody.
Handyman.
I was up on a ladder. I was sweating.
All right.
It was wild. So easy. So proud of myself.
You got up on a ladder?
Oh, yeah.
I need Dino to change my air conditioning filter. I'm not getting up on that ladder. I'm too old for that now.
No.
Come on, Joe, get up there.
No, Joe's too small.
I'll do it.
No, I've seen him shimmy up things.
You have?
I don't feel like you get to a certain age where you don't climb ladders anymore.
Joe was up here, remember getting the boxes down, and then I moved the ladder and took it away. And he stuck up there.
By the way, if you feel like you shouldn't be on a ladder, don't be on a ladder.
Yeah. I don't feel I'm not coordinated.
Well, they say like that. What is that place that has the gutter where they cover the gutters and do all that stuff, and they're like, Carl, get off the ladder. Doing
not
that.
quite at Carl's level yet.
They filter. Yeah. That's it. They have the Shark Stain Striker portable carpet cleaner for 40% off that. So if you got poop stains or pee stains from your pets and stuff, just a bunch of different stuff. You can take a look around. But yeah, that is going on starting today, going through tomorrow. Early Prime Day deals.
I'm looking now. Looking to see
anything catching your fancy.
They have those portable air conditioners, which I believe I have one of those.
Yeah.
That's my other problem.
You may want to check.
I forget the stuff I already have.
Well, that's the thing is put it in and it'll tell you bought this July and blah, blah, blah. So it'll help you. Happy birthday to Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence tripped and fell on the ground, stumbled trying to get up, and finally got it back on his feet and scrambled for a 1-yard touchdown with 23 seconds remaining, turning a comical miscue into an improbable score.
More than one time.
And the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Kansas City Chiefs 31-28 for Monday Night Football.
He tripped over his lineman's foot.
Yeah, the guy stepped on him and he fell backwards, and then got up and was like, and then wound up running in.
Did you see they caught him picking his nose on the sideline?
100%. And that's either the director or the camera guy. Camera guy, I'm putting the camera on him, whatever happened. But cut away.
Right.
You see him going for it. He did this. You knew he was going in. And then cut away.
And then he just goes deep.
Oh, yeah. He went real deep.
Listen, I got to get one. I don't care who's looking.
Oh, I know. Listen, I get that, whatever. But as a director, as a bro, be like, come on, man.
You just create an instant meme. Anytime the Jags lose now, it'll be Duval and Trevor Lawrence with his finger up his nose.
Yeah.
That Duval thing is one of the most embarrassing things ever. I couldn't. Every time they showed him yesterday, I just heard him saying it.
Yeah.
Duval.
Jacksonville's such a garbage town, too.
Yeah, but I mean, the worst is the Liam Cohen one.
Right.
The other ones that they do isn't so bad.
Yeah.
Liam Cohen is a guy who hung out with your group of friends, but nobody was really friends with him. You just kind of let him hang out with you.
Like if he had the nice car.
Yeah.
Like
He'd always drive. You know, and you're not drinking tonight, Liam. You got to drive. Okay. All right. You can hang out with us. You know, don't look at my sister. I have a hot or not for you guys.
Oh, good.
And it's somewhat local. A 28-year-old woman in Orange County, Florida, named Gabrielle Franz was arrested last week after she was caught throwing dozens of tampons into her ex-boyfriend's front lawn. He now lives there with his new girlfriend. It's unclear why she did it, but reports say there are about 75 to 100 tampons She also painted them red.
That's expensive.
Yeah, well, Gabrielle initially denied that she was over there or even knew where her ex lived. But then she was shown security footage of her truck, and then she changed her story and said that it was her mom and her aunt's idea. Gabrielle is a local firefighter. She has been placed on paid leave. She was charged with 2 counts of misdemeanor stalking. So she's from Orange County, Florida. She is her name is Gabrielle Franz. I don't have an age in here, but I'm gonna ballpark it for you, Carmen. I'm gonna say she is 32 years old. Okay. I'm going to go 32 years old. She is from Orange County, Florida, firefighter, throwing tampons that she made look like they were used. She painted them red. Oh, I'm sorry. She's 28. I was way off. I was 4 years off. 28. I said it right in the beginning. Well, I'm not the best at guessing ages. Don't let that sway you. Mike Calta, hot or not?
28.
Yes.
Firefighter body.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, but smart crazy.
Okay.
Had to put some creative effort into her craziness. I say hot.
You're going to say hot?
Hot.
All right. Gio, what do you think?
Yeah, 28, firefighter, so you got to be in shape, not fat. Gabriella is usually a hot girl name.
True.
But she drives a truck.
A firefighter, though.
True. I'm going to say hot.
You're going to say hot?
Yeah.
All right. Carmen, what do you got?
Galvin, you swayed me. She's 28. You thought she was 32. She's rough. She's not hot.
Rough.
All right. So
rough is worse than ugly.
It really is.
Gio and Mike say hot. Carmen says not hot. Pap has it on the Bone TV. You guys have it right there. She's hot.
She's hot.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
She's even got the 2-color hair.
Yeah.
I love that.
And she's caught. So
I mean,
she's
don't get me wrong. She's okay looking, but I bet if you made her up, she's
Sure.
like really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't break up with me. I break up with you.
That's right.
Which side do you like? Cover up the blonde.
I like the blonde.
brown.
I like the blonde, too.
Yeah. If I cover my hand over her face.
Yeah. Oh, a big Oreo head.
I like brunette.
I like both.
Yeah, I do like the both because that you can tell she's crazy.
I follow a couple girls online that got half blonde, half brunette hair.
Yeah.
I like that.
Tampon in the front yard is pretty crazy.
And paint them red.
Yeah. Like that's a craft project.
Listen, painting them red, not as crazy as,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Did you see that video?
No.
The fat black lady on the bus?
No.
I don't want to see that.
She's sitting there, and this guy is just videotaping her, and she starts yelling at the guy, and the guy starts yelling back. And she stands up and reaches in her pants and pulls a pad out and says, "I'm on my period." And the guy's like, "You crazy fat bitch."
Oh, my gosh.
And then she just gets off the bus.
Is it real, though?
Yeah, it's real.
AI.
It's real.
Did she throw
It's
it?
like old VHS video.
Did she throw it?
Yeah,
Or
she
just
doesn't throw it at him, but he was like, "Bitch, I'll punch you in the face if you throw that at me."
I saw a video this morning of Michael Jackson dancing in a KFC.
Yeah.
And he walks over and steals the guy's chicken fingers.
I saw that. That
And
is the one that
it looks 100% real.
unbelievable.
Believable. It looks like it's an older video. It looks so real.
Do you have any comfort in if I asked AI to make a video of my mom who passed away? Is there any comfort in that, or is that just too weird?
Too weird.
It depends on who you are. I bet some people find comfort, but there was a Black Mirror about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where there was like a company that could basically make a robot of your passed away loved one.
Oh, I don't want that.
And then the guy did it for his wife, but like it couldn't leave the house and stuff like that, if I remember correctly. And it just, drove him insane.
I did that with a photo of my dead dad.
You did?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I just took the photo because like you
It
can
animates
take
it,
any
yeah.
photo and it'll animate the photo.
Right.
On Grok.
Right.
And I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No. For one thing, the face was weird. I didn't like it. And
Well,
this is a photo I've seen my whole life, and now it's moving. And it made me very upset.
They had that for great grandfather, and then he turns and looks and smiles.
Yeah.
And stuff. And you're like, oh, that's kind of nice. Like that would be a nice thing, whatever. But yeah, also, I think depending on how close it is to you is how weird it is.
It made it very weird.
I wouldn't want it for my mother. I'd want it for my grandmother, and I'd want it to be just exactly like my grandmother. I wanted to go, "Michael, how you doing?" And then I wanted to go, "But why would you wear your hair like that?" And just yell at me right out of the gate.
On X now, when you post a picture, it'll ask you if you want to turn it into a video.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
takes
use X enough.
20 seconds.
Oh, I opened Twitter the other day, and I just looked at it and looked at. I got DMs. And I just went. I just shut it off.
It's really different now.
Too much.
But there's stuff like the Grok stuff is pretty cool.
I don't follow. What's that guy with the girl's name that used to work here? Shannon, not Shannon Hoon. What's it? Shannon Burke.
Shannon Burke.
I don't follow him, but all of his stuff shows up in my thing. I don't want to follow him. I don't want.
Yeah, that was my biggest thing with X. Is once it started, I'm like, why am I seeing this person's stuff? I don't follow that person. I don't want to see their stuff. They never should have changed that.
Now it's in two categories. It's for you and then who you follow, and they just dump stuff into your algorithm because they want to control what you see. Is what it is.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I have another hot or not for you guys.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, hey, I like that.
I love it.
Detectives accused 24-year-old woman of conspiring with 3 men to steal 12 cars from Hertz while she worked security earlier this year in Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport car rental center. Savannah Harsha Phillips, who was born in Kingston, Jamaica, and now lives in Sunrise, allowed the drivers to exit the Hertz parking lot without showing their driver's license and pretending to scan the vehicles as they exited. Deputies arrested her at her home. Phillips was charged with first-degree organized fraud, 5 counts of second-degree grand theft, and 7 counts of third-degree grand theft. So she is 24 years old, originally from Kingston, Jamaica. She lives in Sunrise, Florida now, and she's just letting people steal cars right out of the Hertz parking lot. Mike Calta, hot or not?
Hair extensions and long fingernails. Jamaican women are hot. Hot.
You say hot. All right. Gio?
No, she's a fat, sloppy mess.
Oh, how dare you.
Sloppy mess.
Like, I'll let you get that car out of here.
All right. Carmen, what do you think?
I mean, she's working at Hertz. Not hot.
24. 24 years old.
No, it's a rough 24.
All right. So Gio and Carmen both say not hot. Mike says hot. Joe has it on Mode TV. You guys got it on your phone? Take that car.
Waiting for her.
Oh.
I like Gabriella.
Oh.
Yeah.
She all right.
What is going on with that head?
Yeah, she's got the baby hairs.
Yeah, what's going on?
She got a predator head. Not hot.
She is hot, though. Like,
no.
If it wasn't for the hair.
Right.
Yeah.
She got a little weird hair. Whatever.
So what are we saying? Hot or not?
Oh, she's hot. For the game, she's hot.
Yeah,
she's
hot. The hair's messed up because it's mugshot.
Listen, I said hot.
Right.
All right.
You throw some fake eyelashes on her.
That's what I was saying. Hair extensions.
Yeah.
Clean her up.
For the game, she's hot.
You can have that car.
You take the car, man. I don't know. Jamaican.
Is that Jamaican?
I think so. I'm not sure. So there was a situation where a lady had a baby in a place, and the baby was crying, and the guy came over and started saying, "Hey, take the baby outside. It's shrieking and making all kind of noise."
When do you ever do that?
Well, listen to the baby. There's an online debate over this real life issue. If you're in a restaurant, there's a shrieking baby at another table. In this case, the man asked the mother if she can quiet her screaming kid. Her reaction was to post this argument between them. Take a listen. Tell me whether you think it's right or wrong. Here we go.
So this gentleman here is telling me to tell my 8-month-old to stop screaming because he has sensitive ears. I know it's loud, but he's an adult. He can leave, and he chooses not to leave. He's choosing me to tell me to take my baby out because he has sensitive ears. She's a child, sir. It's not me. I didn't do anything.
You're causing this whole restaurant to have to hear our discussion. They don't want to eat that. They want to go there.
You came to me about my child, did you not? You can't remove yourself from this restaurant. No, you're disrespectful. You're entitled, and you're being privileged right now.
I'm not responsible.
All right, Carmen, you can stop it there.
Talk about disrespectful and
entitled.
Yeah. He can leave the restaurant, but so could you with the screaming baby.
When my kids were that age, we always would get up and just go
Up
outside.
and out.
Usually you could calm them down in about 5 minutes and come back in
There's
there.
two of you. If there's two of you, one of them usually takes a kid and goes outside.
We used to do it all the time.
She is mad at him because he said something. Listen, I get it. It's a baby. You're not controlling the baby and stuff. But also, after the third high scream pitch like that, you get up and you take that baby out. You're being disrespectful. Yeah, exactly. Just
I got to tell you, even if it's a shrieking baby like that, I've been through it, so I don't mind it. I just deal with it. I'm not looking at. But you're right. You should have the sense of awareness and decency to get up and. But let's just put it this way: what if she has other children and she's by herself?
Yeah, I get it. And also, listen, I'm telling you right now, I have a super sensitivity to that where it drives me insane to hear a crying baby. I don't know what it is.
Makes you angry.
I don't know what it is in my DNA, whatever. But I told my wife before, I said, I don't want to have a baby. I couldn't handle a screaming baby. So I know that that's not for me. I would have got up and left. I wouldn't have said anything to her. I would have got up and probably left. But if I'm there working and doing that stuff, you're causing the disruption. But like you said, if she has 2 other kids with her and she's by herself and she can't leave, I don't know. It's a weird situation.
Do you say something to the waitress like, "Hey, can you do something about
what
this?"
is she gonna do? Also, she seems like she's ready for a fight.
Yeah, but I mean, also I think part of her defense mechanism is to be like, can you believe this guy? But I think she feels stupid too. I think because she's saying, I know the baby's screaming. There's nothing I could do.
If she felt stupid, she wouldn't have recorded it.
Right.
Well,
also, as soon as she says you're being privileged, you're done.
Yeah. She also, I feel disrespected. Nothing that he said was disrespectful.
The
at
guy's
all.
not yelling at her.
No, he's very calm.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just weird.
I was when my kids were that age, I was always super conscious about that.
Me too.
By that, I would tell my wife to get the hell up and take the kid outside.
This is just me, my opinion. Stupid baby, get it out of here. I'm on that guy's side.
Yeah.
I think they should really have restaurants with like kid side and adult sides.
Yeah. They do. We used to go to one in Wesley Chapel that it was a pizza place, and on one side they had the family side, and one side they had the restaurant side. And we used to go to the family side when Joey was little.
Right. Well, but I'm saying like that should be incorporated into all restaurants.
You should take into consideration whether or not your child can be handled at a restaurant.
Yeah.
I told you before, I made reservations at a restaurant, and they said, "Do you want to sit in the adult section?" I go, "Ooh, what happens in the adult section? What is going on? Do I get to eat my steak naked? What's happening here?"
9 times out of 10, you take the kid out for 5 minutes, they calm down.
Yeah. Mike Calta show. Good morning. Hello.
Hey, sorry, I didn't know it was me. I've been on here for a while. How you doing? Good morning.
What's up, buddy?
So I've got my fiance is in the finalist for 2 Bears, 1 Cave OnlyFans girl, and I'm hoping to get some support from your fans as well.
Well, we need to see her naked first to really see what she looks like.
That's 100% understandable.
Now, let me ask you a couple of questions. How long have you been with this girl?
5 years. We get married in January.
And now, be honest with me. You don't mind that a bunch of guys are rubbing one out to her picture every night?
No, she's beautiful. She's been a Hooters calendar girl, Hooters girl for 7 years. She's a bartender. I sit down at the bar and I see the guys next to me saying the same things, but it's all part of the business.
Yeah. Listen, I get it. I don't. My wife's pretty too, and I know that. Every once in a while, I'll catch a guy looking, and I want to punch him all in the face, though. So
it's a compliment when you think about it.
No, I know, but it's also disrespectful. But I'm going to put you on hold and give the information to Carmen. We'll take a look at her, and we'll see what we can do from there, okay? Is she local here?
Perfect. Yeah, she's local. We've been on 2 cruises with you. Yeah, she's local. Well, Sarasota, Bradenton.
How would we know you from the cruises?
Yeah,
would we know you?
I mean, we probably know her.
So, the first cruise, I got kicked off.
I like this guy.
Yeah, and then the second cruise, I hung out with you guys at the casino bar and was talking to Dom about my court case from the first cruise.
All right, hold on. Give the information to Carmen.
Yeah, I would imagine that if she was on the cruise and she's an OnlyFans model and all that stuff, she won some sort of prize from us.
Yeah.
Like a great ass.
Mike Calta. Hello.
Hello, thank you. I'm calling because I want to do a shout out to one of my best friends, Tom Calta, and wish him a happy birthday on the radio. Is that possible?
How do you know Tom Calta?
I am friends. I am the Dice Group. We're the group of 4 couples that play Dice Night, and it's his 75th birthday.
This is true, they do.
He always calls me and sings me happy birthday in the Marilyn Monroe voice.
Oh, how sexy is that?
Oh,
well, thank you.
Not really.
Yes.
Not really.
I get you.
But
Well,
he is
happy birthday to my dad and his hair.
Oh, Tom, happy birthday. I love you forever.
All
love
right.
Deirdre.
Thank you.
When she said dice group, I thought they all just wore leather jackets and did the cigarette.
How you doing?
Happy birthday, Tom.
They play a game with the dice, and they roll the dice, and they spin it, and it's, I don't know. I don't remember. I've played it before. It's good, but I just don't remember how to play. All right, Carmen, let me know when you got that girl's picture.
Okay, I just need you to stop taking calls.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Hold on. Yeah, by all means, priorities. Go ahead.
We need this.
I'll move on, although, Carmen, you should be involved in that. Well, I'll skip that story. We'll come back to that one.
All
right. Mark Sanchez is now facing a charge of felony battery involving serious bodily injury. Apparently, the altercation in Indianapolis began over a parking space, is what they're saying. I had heard the guy, maybe the guy was parked there. He was collecting grease from the grease traps. He was a deaf guy. He didn't have his hearing aids in, had to lean in, could smell that Mark Sanchez was, had been doing some drinking and stuff, and then had the whole altercation.
Did you see the video?
Of him stumbling, covered in blood?
Yeah, with his stab.
They said he was in critical condition when he got to the hospital.
Yeah. Good for him.
I mean,
professional athlete.
He is so screwed.
He was such a dick when we met him at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That I'm glad that he got stabbed. That's how much ridiculous he was.
Like he's really in some serious stuff.
Well, I mean, he's got charges against him. He's got the video.
Permanent bodily injury.
Yeah, he's done.
Oof.
Dumbass. There's some things. Sapp will be back on TV at some point. You know what I mean? Sapp went back coaching. He'll come back. He's been clean all these years. He'll be back on TV. He's too good not to be on TV. He'll be back on TV. Mark Sanchez never comes back from this.
No way.
Never hear from him again.
No.
Did you see, and I believe it's a new video, I believe it's for him coaching with Colorado, Sapp, his ritual before the game?
No.
I don't think he did this when he was with the Bucs. I think this is the thing that he's doing coaching. I'm almost positive it's a newer thing. He goes over and kicks over the pylons.
Oh, no, he did that when he played.
He did that?
Yeah.
Is he still doing it now that he's coaching? Because I think that he was in like just regular coaching clothes. He wasn't wearing a uniform. I'm trying to remember the video.
He used to do that before all the games,
Yeah, but a guy like walks behind and picks the pylon back up, and then he goes over and kicks the other one. And the guy's like, all right, I guess.
He would have his helmet on the ground. He'd kick the pylon, and then he would kick his helmet up and catch it and put it on.
Yeah.
And that's when you knew, like, oh, man,
here we go.
It's on.
So is he the catalyst for the rule of no taking your helmet off?
Yeah, because you want to know, the thing is, at the time, he had the afro.
Right.
And he used to take the helmet off, and I asked him all the time, and he said, you can be the highest paid athlete in football and nobody knows who you look like when you go out there. And he goes, and I got a camera on me the whole game. He goes, so every opportunity I had, I would take that helmet off.
Yeah, there's like an iconic photo of Sapp, and he's on top of Brett Favre, sacked, and no helmet on. Because the helmet came off when he sacked him, and it's like Favre on the ground, Sapp's over top of him with no helmet on.
Those Favre Sapp Johns and sacks were the best.
It was the best, man. He was special.
He was great. He was so much fun to watch. That whole team. I mean, I'm loving it right now. I'm loving watching this team come together and become, the next great team. But it was just at that time that we got to watch them. I mean, I would say that team of Allstott and Rondé and Sapp and Brooks and Simeon and those guys were the most exciting time in my lifetime.
Oh, wow.
Of watching them.
There you go. There's the picture.
All right, hold on. Let me get a little.
Yeah.
I do not remember her.
No,
you would think we would definitely remember her.
How do we miss that?
I don't know, but she's pretty sexy.
Oh, I like the last one.
How do we miss that? 2 cruises.
Yeah.
The hell are we doing?
I don't know, but I love whenever people send pictures and it has all their pictures in their in the bottom.
Yeah.
All the other ones, and I can see those.
Sir, I got a question for you.
Yes.
None of us hit on her?
No, unfortunately.
How did she stay off the radar?
Yeah, like I don't. She's not even on our radar, and I would think that we'd remember. You're probably forgetful, but her, I think we'd remember.
To be honest, she actually was sick on the cruise, like almost the entire time.
Oh, that's what we didn't see.
We remember every hot chick that's ever been on the cruise.
We remember everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, oh, yeah.
No, we did the pregame cruise at what's the damn bar off University, where we got our tickets and everything with Spanish and back then.
All right, so what do you got to do to vote for this girl?
I sent the link that Two Bears put out, and basically you just have to comment number 1 Chelsea.
Hold on,
Chelsea,
I'm going
number
to
one.
send that. I just got that.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll take a look
like
at
nine,
it.
I think there's 9 girls. They just didn't put the best picture up. And, somebody else got an X-ray picture, which was worse. But, there's 9 girls, and we're hoping basically what it is Bert wants to be a promoter for an OnlyFans girl and see how big he can get them. She doesn't have an account right now, but we're trying to see, starting from the ground floor.
Oh, she doesn't have an account?
No. So they have some girls that don't have, some girls that do. Basically, Bert wants to be a promoter and see how he wants to have like every podcast have an OnlyFans girl. Like, he might be
we did this 3 years ago. So what is
they're just catching up.
What? So how much will she do on OnlyFans? Will she do X-rated stuff or just
anything? I mean, we're leaving it up to Tom and Bert's expertise, but they want to incorporate their comedy and promotions in it. But
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about your girl. How much will she do on the OnlyFans is what I'm asking.
Whatever makes money.
Yeah, but then she's gonna have to start using you're gonna have to be on it too.
I don't have a problem with that.
Oh.
And then what about if not you, somebody else? She brings in other people.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that cool or no?
As long as we get to the dollar amount.
Oh, this guy's whoring her out, man. All right. I'll go take a look at all the things. I like her.
Fun.
She's very pretty.
Fun. We're huge fans and wanted to see how far we can get. So I'm exhausting all my opportunities here.
I like it, sir. We'll take a look at it. We'll put up the link and all that stuff. But she's very pretty, and good luck to your girl.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, pal. Thanks for sending us naked pictures. Interesting. Right. Appreciate that.
I'm not going to say who, but I just got bombarded by multiple texts of please send me the photo.
Mo?
Multiple people. Multiple people.
I have to tell you, we came up with this idea. It's not a very original idea, but we thought about doing this a couple of years ago about finding an official OnlyFans girl for the show. I mean, right away, I know at least 2.
Oh, yeah.
We know you know, too.
Yeah. I'm on. I'm the
fire
OnlyFans.
Fire emoji.
Yeah,
Hard eyes.
I know 2 that listen to the show, not just 2 that are in our listening audience. 2 that listen to the show.
Sure, yeah. One was out of Big Top.
Yes. Brittany.
Yeah.
And then Carrie.
Yeah.
Those or Melissa. Sorry. Those are the 2 that I would say are the top OnlyFans models I know that listen to the show.
I bet there's ones that listen to the show that we don't even know about.
Well, that's sure.
Yeah, because some girls just put it out there and just let it happen. Like they don't promote it, you know?
I don't want some of these Fugazi OnlyFans girls who pretend to listen to the show. I want the ones that come to our gigs and show up and are real legit fans.
Have
of the
you
show.
had anybody like put out that they have an OnlyFans to you? Like, oh my God. Da, da, da. I had a situation where I was like, oh, like the way that it came about, I was like, just tell me you have an OnlyFans. You don't have to try. I texted a girl that I know and I was like, you're not going to believe what I found out. It was something totally benign and it was not even about her. And she goes, what is it? This, that, whatever I said. And she goes, oh, I thought you were going to tell me you found my OnlyFans. Oh. And I was like, oh, you have an OnlyFans? And she's like, bing, and sends me the link. I'm like, just tell me you have an OnlyFans.
Yeah. Send me the link. Send me the link.
Did you get a free one or just like you to subscribe?
She offered a free.
Oh.
Yeah. Today is not only Taco Tuesday, it is also National Taco Day. So previously it was October 4th, but last year they changed it so it falls on the first Tuesday of October. That way you can incorporate the Taco Tuesday.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So
like
today is Taco Tuesday. Yeah.
We should have more holidays like that.
Right. Halloween should be the last Thursday.
That's Friday.
Why did I say Thursday? Oh, last Friday in October or whatever, or Saturday.
Which it is this year.
Which, it falls on and works out, whatever.
Super Bowl should be on Saturday.
Super Bowl should be on Saturday.
Yeah.
I like Super Bowl Sunday.
I'm
Then
always
we should
like,
get Monday off.
yeah, all I'm ever thinking is, man, I got to go to bed.
The Super Bowl is not on until 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's on late.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's on late.
They could just, if they moved it up in the day, because they have games that start at like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
But like if they moved it up, that would be fine.
But if they moved it up, Karen, we wouldn't be able to hear 4,000 times that this is the first time the teams play at their home stadium for the Super Bowl. Or these two are brothers and they both, their mom had to wear the shirt that's split in the middle. I like this team, but I like this team.
True.
Do you know how much me and my buddy Kevin talk like that? We text like that. This guy did do that? So dumb. That's our dumb guy voice. Yeah, I hate that. But, they have to build it up and be able to get all the commercial stuff and all that stuff in early. So
because they do start running commercials at noon.
Way early. So some big news broke yesterday right after the show. Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson posted an Instagram video of their conversation about playing with their new drummer for Rush, Annika Niles. Rush is back for a 50-something anniversary tour next year. Geddy and Alex will be joined by German drummer Annika Niles, who is has the unbelievable task of sitting in for a late Neil Peart. For the upcoming tour, they're also going to have a keyboard player so that Geddy doesn't have to play all the keyboard stuff because he plays bass. He wants to be able to do this stuff. They said that they missed performing so much and stuff, and that every night will be a tribute to Neil Peart.
Risky.
Here's them talking about it a little bit.
Risky.
My bass tech had been on tour with Jeff Beck, and he had been working with this drummer named Annika Niles, talented and powerful. And this is going to be fun. I love the idea of being able to wander over to the drummer and just be a bass player. So I think we will find ourselves adding a keyboard player.
It will be very liberating for you, and we can start working on the dance routines.
They're going to be dancing.
Yeah. Lady drummer, not my Rush.
I put up a video. I talked about it earlier this morning. I put up a video of her because I have seen her on Drumeo, and she's an unbelievable drummer. And I said, here is the new drummer touring with Rush, Annika Niles. And yes, she can play. And people lost their mind because I had to qualify it by saying, yes, she can play. But it got into some sort of weird algorithm because the bass player for Pantera liked it. Joe Bonamassa liked it. All these different people has 70,000 views.
I doubt people are going to send you this news.
Yeah.
I don't see that's going to happen.
It's so funny how many people want to be the hero. Why do we have to say girl drummer? We can't do same drummer. And then there was another guy. Doubt they're going to work on any new stuff because Neil wrote all the lyrics. Oh my God, you know that? Mm-hmm. You know that he wrote the lyrics? You must be a real Rush fan. Jesus Christ. I love when people, this is what I know. I'm going to let you know what I know. You're an idiot. By the way, speaking of letting us know stuff, thanks to Moose for letting us know. Shoe Tang is playing out tomorrow night at
Shut up.
Somewhere.
Oh, perfect.
Shut up.
Where is it? Where did he say?
Let's all go.
He is playing at Orpheum tomorrow night. So you can go see Shoe Tang.
All right.
Is that what it's called? Shoe Tang?
Oh, no. I don't know. That was his name, right?
That was what we called him.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's his band that he was in before or whether this is new stuff or who knows. I don't know.
Cool.
I would skip that one. If you're an actor, you show up to the movie set to do art, not to make friends. But sometimes they take it a little too far. I have 10 actors that were not great with the cast. A lot of people thought they were kind of jerks.
I know one that comes to mind right away.
Who?
Oh, good for you.
Christian Bale?
Well, it's funny, Christian Bale. So that whole thing, who was just talking about that?
I saw that. They were it was on a podcast.
Yeah.
And they were defending Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was somebody who got an opportunity to make a movie.
Was it Jay Moore talking to somebody?
I don't know, but I think it was a comedian. Because they were whenever I heard that, I was like, what? Oh, it was what's his name? From SNL, Pete Davidson. It was Pete Davidson with Theo Vaughn. And he goes, I heard that. And he goes, and I was a kid. And I was like, oh, what a jerk this Christian Bale guy is, yelling at those people and stuff. And he goes, and the first time I got onto a movie and saw all the stuff that happens and stuff, I was like, so that guy walked in the lighting thing? What an idiot. Yeah. He goes, I completely understood.
Walked right in my sight line.
They say Christian Bale, but American Psycho, not for the one where he yelled and stuff. He was super intense even when the camera stopped rolling because he was playing the psycho guy, whatever. And obviously that rubbed the people the wrong way. Go ahead, Carmen.
Oh, I was going to say, I hear a lot people say Katherine Heigl.
Yeah, they hated her after that one movie with Knocked Up.
Yeah. She's not on the list, though. Okay. She's not on the list.
But I love her. That makes me so sad. I don't know why.
Yeah, she seems like a bit of a Helen Hunt off. You know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah. By the way, that is totally in my lingo.
That's so great.
And the other thing is that it's probably true because you don't really see her in much stuff anymore.
No.
Yeah. Well, wasn't she on Grey's Anatomy and had a whole blow up there too?
Yeah.
But she was like super popular
Yeah,
for a
she was
minute.
like the thing for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, every rom-com she was in.
Carmen,
What?
always loved 27 Dresses.
Oh, yeah, I don't care.
I just found out Grey's Anatomy is still on television.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Without all the cast.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Any of them?
one weird lady that looks like I have her face asleep.
Was that doctor that doesn't remember she was a doctor?
Different
Was
show.
she on
That
there?
show is still on. Different show.
All right. Some of the other ones, some of the other ones they say is Jim Carrey, Man on the Moon, where he stayed in character playing Andy Kaufman, pretty much alienating the rest of the cast the entire time.
That clip of him with Norm Macdonald, where Norm Macdonald's talking about his father, and he goes, "Oh yeah, that time you visited the set," and Norm Macdonald goes, "Oh, I was in the movie too. I wasn't just visit the set."
He goes, or as I like to call it, I was in the movie. Mike Myers, the Cat in the Hat, he was controlling, humorless, and prone to tantrums in the movie Tanked. Also,
yeah, you're not the Grinch. Stop.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes, we've all heard about this. Blade Trinity.
I don't like Jim Carrey, but I love The Grinch.
Oh, it's fantastic.
He's so good in that movie.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes and what's his name? Didn't like
Ryan
each other.
Reynolds,
Ryan
yeah.
Reynolds,
And Jessica Biel, because I guess they sidelined him for the franchise for newcomers, Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel. Legend has it, in one scene, Snipes was supposed to open his eyes, but he refused to open his eyes because of a dispute with the directors, so they gave him CGI eyeballs.
That's great.
But how great is that? You're Wesley Snipes, a grown man. I'm not opening my eyes. I'm not opening my eyes. We'll just CGI.
That was the big joke in Wolverine Deadpool, was that Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes were in that movie.
Yeah.
By the way, I thought you retired, and then his response is one of the funniest things. I thought you were retired. Retarded. Christian Bale, Richard Pryor, they say, in Blue Collar, his addiction and paranoia was already making the set toxic. Shia LaBeouf, he seems like a little weirdo. He went full method for Fury, the World War II drama, even cutting his face and having an actual tooth pulled and refusing to shower the entire time.
Cool.
Yeah. Ugh.
How'd that work out for him?
How about this one?
Like working with Spanish.
Yeah.
Jared Leto from Suicide Squad.
I've heard that.
Yeah, he wanted to freak out the rest of the cast because he was playing the Joker, so he sent him gifts like used condoms, bullets, and dead animals. I'd go punch him right in his pretty face. Right in his pretty face.
And he was the worst Joker out of them all.
Yeah.
I thought he was a good take on the Joker, but he was not a good Joker.
It was original, but I don't think it was that great.
The story was weird and stuff, and it was like, and plus, once you had Heath Ledger as Joker, you're like, it's hard to beat that.
Yeah,
that's hard to beat that. Burt Reynolds for Boogie Nights, he I guess needed the money and thought that the role was beneath him and stuff, so that's how he treated everyone. But eventually, got him an Oscar nomination.
Yeah.
Turned out to be a great movie. And then Bill Murray, Charlie's Angels, he was so annoying.
Oh yeah, he was out of the second one.
Lucy Liu threw punches at him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was replaced by Bernie Mac, which nobody was sad about.
Yeah,
which was hilarious.
I forgot about that.
And then Ace Frehley has now canceled his remaining 2025 tour dates due to medical issues.
What?
The ex-Kiss guitarist had a handful of shows booked for October and November. He shared the cancellation by saying, due to some ongoing medical issues, Ace has made the difficult decision to cancel the remainder of his 2025
That
dates.
is one of the most unhealthy looking.
He really is.
What's the word I'm looking for? Unattractive human beings I've ever met.
He looks like an old lady booze bag.
Yeah. I nailed it. You nailed it right out of here.
He really does.
The whole fall, too.
Like, if you were like, this is my aunt from Long Island, you'd be like, oh, ugh.
Yep.
She's a big Kiss fan.
Yeah.
I met him in an airport one time and was like, I can't believe that is a great rock star. Ugh.
Yeah.
But also, you look at him and you go, look at this booze bag. And then he's like, hey, what's going on, guys? Hey. I was in Kiss, but not anymore.
Mike Calta Show, good morning. Hi.
Good morning. How are you?
Hey, Magnifico. How are you?
Very similar.
Hey, talking about drums, right?
Yeah.
My son bought a drum set. When I gave him the money from his first christening, the Catholic christening, with him, I saved a lot of money from the christening.
Right, from
and
the
I had it
christening.
there for years. And then when he got older, I gave him the money, and I said, buy whatever you want with it. He bought a drum set.
That was nice of you.
He was living down Cape Cod. My sister's as guardianship, and stuff. Yeah. So the drum set, went for quite a bit of money, over $1,000,
Yeah, I got to go, Magnificent.
So whatever money I had,
I'm due back on Earth.
Yeah,
right.
my son, he did. All right.
All right. See you later. There you go. It gets weirder and weirder every time.
By the way, very similar to my Ace Frehley voice.
Also similar looking Ace Frehley, too.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no.
Sean Diddy Combs is already going straight to the top to try and get out of jail because President Trump says Diddy has asked for a presidential pardon.
It's going to happen.
Trump was talking to reporters.
You don't think so?
No way.
Come on.
No
Trump,
way.
he loves that type of stuff.
His advisors are going to be like, do not be involved. This guy beat up a girl in the hallway. There's no way.
You're saying no way. I'm saying that absolutely could happen.
Anything is possible.
Right,
yeah.
Anything
It's possible.
is
Sure, it's
possible. So
possible.
you can't say no way.
If I had a bet on it, I would bet against it.
Diddy puts all this support behind Trump. Trump loves that kind of stuff. He would totally do it.
I
They're
disagree.
both New York guys.
I will be very disappointed in my president.
Both New York guys who are entrepreneurs.
Trump was talking to reporters on Monday at the
Too
White
much
House.
gay stuff.
When he revealed he had gotten a special request from Diddy. POTUS said, quote, I call him Puff Daddy. He asked me for a pardon. The president did not indicate either way if he's going to grant Diddy clemency.
You're saying the most powerful man in the world calls him Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy, yeah.
No way. Diddy does too much gay stuff for Trump to be associated with him. It's not happening. Did you not have the other big news with Diddy?
Never say never. What you got?
Diddy requests to serve the rest of his jail time at Fort Dix, which I felt was very ironic.
Jesus.
Fort Dix is a military establishment that most of my family worked on for when it was being built.
Was that a real request?
Yeah. No. Fort Dix is a place that he requested to serve his time in New Jersey.
Why would he go to a military thing?
Because it's a less lenient. It's like where they'd send the white collar criminals.
Oh, but they have like normal people. It's not just military.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's why it's probably going to be like one of those camps that they send you to, as opposed to him being in jail right now.
Because he knows Trump's about to let him out.
Carmen, hit it.
Here we go, Bone fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by #1 rated New South Windows. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
Tuesday. This hour's keyword is Tuesday. Tuesday.
Very creative.
Head over to the free 1025 The Bone app now and enter the word Tuesday before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and that $1,000 Bone Bonus could be yours.
Yeah, it's a minimum security prison with like camps.
Oh, nice.
Instead of, so you're not like in a cell.
Yeah.
Plus, it's called Fort Dix.
Yeah.
Which is funny. Cyndi Lauper will start a Las Vegas residency next spring. Go out to Las Vegas, see Cyndi Lauper?
Sorry, I just saw something that threw me off. A picture of me from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Boy, was I a fatso. I'm a fatso now, but boy, I was a much bigger fatso than I was before. Ooh, it is disturbing. I might if I get the balls up on a Throwback Thursday, do a side by side. I have a picture of me hugging a midget, and the midget is enveloped in my fat.
This.
Oh, it's bad. Sorry, you just popped up in my memories.
And then finally in news, I know you don't like Halloween.
I hate it.
But a lot of people like it. And Variety put together a list of the best pop culture Halloween costumes for this year.
All right, let's take a break and we'll come back and get that because I want to talk about what we're going to dress up as well and what our plans are. We'll take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. The Bone Bonus is back and right when you need it. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Listen to The Bone for your chance to win $1,000 at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 p.m. every weekday. Need cash to be able to afford all those organic groceries you bought when you thought you were going to get into shape? We've got you covered. It's the Bone Bonus, hooking you up with cash every single weekday. The Bone Bonus is back. Sponsored by #1 rated New South Windows. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Just one wreck right now. It's in Pinellas County, southbound 275 at Gandy. Crews on the scene there, so use caution. They have the left lane blocked. Pretty much stop and go traffic right now. Backups past Roosevelt. Going to take longer than normal to get past that stretch of road. Once you're past it, Howard Franklin Bridge into Tampa, very easy drive. No major slowdowns for you. And in Hillsborough County, earlier accidents all cleared up. And no accidents reported on any of the major roadways. Everything running up to speed on those toll roads as well. I'm Monica with traffic.
Ready to step into a healthy and active lifestyle? Come to the Good Feet store and experience the difference. Discover how a simple step can lead to a life of pain-free possibilities.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and don't know what to do. You know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Hurricane season is in full swing, and WeatherTight Windows wants to protect your home. The PGT hurricane-resistant windows that WeatherTight installs will withstand 180-mile-per-hour winds and a 2x4 or other flying objects at 50 miles an hour. That is hurricane strong. In October, WeatherTight Mike is offering 30% off your entire purchase of hurricane-resistant windows, so don't wait. Order before October 31st for this special offer and tell him Mike Calta sent you.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Your brain holds all the pathways to memories, to dreams, the very essence of your human spirit. At Advent Health Brain and Spine Institute, our experts protect those pathways. With state-of-the-art technology and groundbreaking treatments, we care for the most complex neurological conditions. So you can keep moving, keep dreaming, keep being your whole self. Visit thebrainandspineexperts.com.
Hold on to your hats. Academy Sports and Outdoors is finally opening in Lakeland this October. Need a new grill that says, we smoke brisket and our football rivals? We got you. A fishing rod that screams, I reel in hogs and pack a mean cooler? We got that too. How about a new pair of shoes that says, I run trails and look fly doing it? You got it. At your new Academy in Lakeland, we'll have all the sports and outdoor gear you need at undefeatable prices every day. Because here, fun can't lose.
Fall is a busy time and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Hey, it's JP, and I'm excited to talk with my friend Mark of Mark Spain Real Estate. Mark, how does the guaranteed offer eliminate all the stress for the home seller while also keeping them in control of the process?
The guaranteed offer is simple and stress-free because it's all cash. You don't have a buyer sitting in limbo hoping to get their loan. You don't have to make costly repairs. You choose your closing date, typically within 21 days, and then you move on to the next chapter of your life. It's the easiest and most hassle-free way to sell your home today, period.
Makes sense. Thanks, Mark. It really is that easy, but don't just take my word for it. Mark Spain Real Estate has over 13,000 five-star reviews, making them the most trusted and experienced real estate team in the U.S. Find out what the guaranteed offer would be on your home today. There's no obligation. Just go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Let's live more. Whether your dream vacation is about doing it all or nothing at all, you'll find what you love with Norwegian Cruise Line. Be charmed by historic European cities, wowed by the wild sights of Alaska, or calmed by serene beaches in the Caribbean. Wherever you go next, feel free to experience more with Norwegian. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line. Ships registry the Bahamas and USA.
At Brandon Honda, we have lenders for every credit situation. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get 0 down deals on any new vehicle in stock. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. And we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. We have over 600 vehicles to choose from and over 50 lenders, all competing to get you the best deal possible. Get your guaranteed credit approval at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-280-0850 for more information.
Mike Calta from my good friends at Lifeguard Imaging. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And if there's one thing breast cancer has taught us, it's the importance of annual scans. Because the truth is, your body can change instantly, and without regular screening, you might not know until it's too late. That's exactly why I go to Lifeguard Imaging. Lifeguard Imaging offers advanced high-accuracy CT scans that can detect heart disease and hundreds of cancers early before symptoms appear. Your first scan gives you a baseline of where you're at today. Then, when you go back each year like I do, you can see if anything has changed. And if it has, you've got the chance to take action early when it matters the most. Quick, painless scans that can give you years more with your family. And right now, for all new patients, Lifeguard Imaging is offering free heart scans valued at $599. Don't wait for symptoms. Don't wait for bad news. Be proactive and do this for yourself and for the people who love you. Remember, the scariest thing you could do is nothing at all. Visit lifeguardimaging.com today. Lifeguard Imaging, saving lives through early detection.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
You don't have to be beautiful.
810 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone. 800-771-1025 of the phone numbers. I'll grab your phone calls here in a second. Carmen, that's not Magnifico online one, is it?
Let me check.
Oh, man. I can't talk to that crazy woman anymore. She's making me...
Her son died, right?
I know, that's the thing.
So, but she always talks about it.
Yeah.
I was wondering, can I get the drum set?
Yeah.
He would want somebody that...
I know, but it's like you need more drums.
I'm going to try out for Rush.
Tom will just forget them.
No, unbelievable.
Do you think that's what kind of pushed her to...
to make her crazy?
Yeah.
For sure.
Was it that or her marrying Jesus?
I don't think she married Jesus until after her son died.
Okay.
I think if one of my children died, I'd be the same. It would drive me...
I was thinking about that yesterday.
Oh, my God.
I think I'll tell you why. Because my wife follows this young girl who is suffering from cancer, and she died yesterday. And my wife was very upset, and the girl was only 16 years old. And I started thinking about and my wife was like, how terrible this is for her. She's got a younger sister and her parents. And I thought, and then I just thought for a second, I don't know that you come back from that.
I don't think I do.
But you don't.
Like as a parent?
Just as a person.
Losing a child,
Right,
like a part of you dies.
I can't imagine, not to make things worse, but it's your fault.
Oh,
you know what I mean? The leave the kid in the car or the this or that, whatever.
I don't even know how you do that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Do you just get in that car and you drive off a cliff?
Yeah, I think
Pretty
so.
much.
I think so. How do you get up and brush your teeth every day and look in the mirror?
Knowing you could have prevented it.
I mean, if it's a complete accident, like, again, I know. And again, I also don't have children.
You'll never forgive yourself is what I'm saying.
But like if you're at a park or something and you're not paying attention, your kid falls in the water or something like that, and drown, that's on you.
Yeah, but that's not as bad as leaving them in the back seat of a hot car.
I mean, they're all bad.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you're like, the kid was playing at the park, I didn't know it fell in the lake.
When I was in high school, Michael.
This is like Ready, Set, Lie.
What if you were texting a girl and your kid, you know what I mean?
Don't say it to me like that.
I wasn't saying you.
Yes.
I feel like the way you were saying
It's hypothetical.
Accusatory.
Yeah. What if you were like shooting off fire emojis to some girl OnlyFans?
I don't like the way you say it. What were you going to say, Joe?
When I was in high school, I had a friend whose older sister had a baby, and they lived with the grandparents, and they were going to church. They put the baby in the car carrier behind the car, and the grandfather did not know.
Drove away.
Backed over the kid.
Just kill me.
Why were you smiling when you were telling that story?
I wasn't smiling.
You were a little bit. You were smirking.
Kind of happy.
You were happy about it.
I was not happy about
Was
it.
the baby crying? If the baby was crying, I get it.
Quite horrible.
Just kill me.
But that guy lived with guilt forever.
Of course. And that's an accident.
Yeah.
But you can't live with that.
Right.
All right, on to better stuff. Variety put out a list of the best pop culture Halloween costumes for this Halloween. You don't like it? You already don't like it?
I'm thinking how dumb they're going to be. Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift.
That's the number one thing.
Let's see. Taylor Swift in her life of a showgirl era.
Yeah.
So they don't say anything about Travis.
You got it. If you're going to do one, you're a couple. You got to.
What if the guy dresses like Taylor and the girl dressed up with the jersey? Yeah, see, she's Travis and he's Taylor.
You took my idea, Gio.
I'm sorry, Carmen.
So some of the ones that they say on here: Leonardo DiCaprio, Bob Ferguson from One Battle After Another, the robe and the hat and the easy though.
I know, but
I don't know if
people
it's
have seen
popular
that
enough.
movie, yeah.
But by the time we still have 3 weeks. Labubu's.
Yeah.
Dress up as a
Are those
Labubu.
still a thing? Like they're still popular?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
for this, maybe, but I don't think people are still collecting them.
what if you go as Oasis? Oasis on the big reunion tour and everything.
I like it.
Yeah.
Big parka.
Brad Pitt as Sonny Hayes from F1. You just get the race car outfit, carry your helmet around.
No way.
I bet a lot of Superman.
It doesn't have Superman on here, surprisingly. It does have this one, and this is going to be good, and you're going to see a lot of these, and if you can pull it off, it's going to be creepy. And Gladys from Weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I know a couple of people who could do that.
Yeah. Ugh.
Some guys, some girls.
Yeah. This one I don't know. Maybe you guys know. The girl group Hunter X.
Oh, you know Hunter X.
Are they K-pop or something?
K-pop,
yes.
Yeah.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
I see that a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I see it a lot.
The same.
Frankenstein's Monster, because the new movie hits on the 17th. So Frankenstein's Monster.
Frankenstein is always, though, the big square-headed one. Any other monster you come dressed as, and if you don't look like a big square-headed monster's version of Frankenstein, nobody knows who you are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and you don't. Can I just tell you, people, you don't want people to think too much on your outfit. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you have to be like,
explain it.
What?
Frankenstein's a pretty good. If you get a good rubber mask and you just wear a black suit jacket and a green shirt, there you are. You're Frankenstein.
Yeah,
it was great. I did that one year. It was perfect.
I don't know how you're pulling this off unless you're a super handsome black guy. Michael B. Jordan as the the twins Stack and Smoke from Sinners.
You gave away my idea.
You and Joe were gonna go. Which one's Smoke?
Joe.
Which one's Stack?
We got to figure something else out.
I mean, if you're a handsome black dude and you get the outfit or something, whatever. But even that, I don't think I'm getting it. You know what I mean? I'd be like, I don't know. You're just handsome with old clothes.
I don't even know what that is.
It was that movie Sinners. Where they're vampires. And then Wicked. Glinda or
that's what we should do, Gio.
All right. I get to be Glinda.
Yeah, I want to be the green one.
So there's some of the ideas.
I'm more of a Ariana Grande.
Yeah, I'm definitely more of a nose ring black lady. What are we doing for Halloween? Are we dressing up for Halloween this year?
I mean, yes, but are we doing a theme for the pub crawl thing? Are we, pub crawl theme, or is it just?
I think it's just Halloween.
Just Halloween. Yeah. All right. And then what are you saying? Is the band doing a theme?
I don't know. Do you what?
There's a lot of questions here that you don't.
Do you want to do a theme?
I mean, as the band, I don't think so. I think we just go and dress up whatever you want.
I hate Halloween, so I don't want to do any of it.
Yeah, I don't like dressing up at all.
But like
I'm a grown adult.
Make it easy.
I will. I'll put on a
Yeah, you say
baseball
that.
jersey and be like, oh, there you go. I'm a
You say
baseball
that,
player.
but then you show up as Alf, and then you show up as a gorilla and everything else, and it's like, I'm so hot. Oh, really? You are wearing a giant fur costume?
Yeah. There's something very liberating about wearing a gorilla costume.
Because nobody knows who you are.
Well, I mean, everybody kind of knew it was me anyway,
Yeah.
but you just, once you put that head on, you're like, it's primal.
But that's what we talked about, going to like the EDM festivals and you dress up as a panda and stuff, and you have all the hot girls doing it.
yeah.
They don't know.
Yeah, right.
They don't know there's some old guy in there.
Well, I just got to be an old guy. I'm saving it for Burning Man.
Yeah, I'll dress up. I'll do something obviously easy that I can be able to
You
play
say
drums
that,
in.
and then you go Mog.
Well, I did that for the cruise.
Right.
We weren't
I'm
playing.
saying, like, you'll come out with something that's elaborate.
Well, I was. We did the '80s thing, and I was Tom Selleck. I was Magnum PI,
Yeah,
which was easy.
that was good.
I just
That
had the
was good.
short shorts, Hawaiian shirt, and the Detroit Tigers hat, and mustache.
What are you going to do? Anything?
I really don't want to.
Gio, I don't want to give it away. Don't put the camera on Gio right now, and don't put the camera on me. Put the camera on you or Mike or something, whatever. Gio, you should go as that.
Oh yeah,
that would be great.
All right,
right? Wouldn't that be funny?
I don't even know how to I would pull it off.
Just
that.
just look, get these.
Yeah.
And then
All right.
and then wear. And yeah,
I'm in.
Sorry, I don't want to give away his the idea if he does it.
I feel like I'd have to explain to people all night though what's going on.
No,
not if you wear.
Yeah,
Right.
you're wearing, and then
And I gotta paint my face brown.
No, don't do that.
No,
Don't
what?
do that.
Definitely do that.
One step too far.
I'm trying to be authentic.
No,
You have to.
Carmen, what are you and Chad doing? A couple.
I
Costume?
don't. No, I don't think so because
Oh,
Chad,
it's game night.
Yeah, Chad has a game.
Oh.
And it's their last game of the regular season.
Oh.
And then it's also senior night and stuff like that. And I don't think I'm going to be able to make the pub crawl.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
See you later.
Senior night's a big deal.
Well, no, it's not because of that. It's for
Priorities
doctor's appointment.
Oh.
at night.
No, not at night. It's like a follow-up appointment for her, but it's yeah.
Don't make Carmen cry.
I'm not going to cry, but
No, but I'm saying like Michael loves the.
I don't. I was confused. I thought you had a doctor's appointment at night.
No,
in the middle
it's
of the
not.
pub crawl.
It's not for me, but it's for Chad's mom, right? And it's around like 3:00. But she has 2 appointments. She has an MRI, and then she has a follow-up appointment after that. So by the time I get home, I don't know if it's going to be 5
to St.
or
Pete.
7, and then try to get over to St. Pete. It's just going to be an extremely long day, and I don't know what the outcome of that is going to be. So I don't know. It makes it a little bit,
Dicey.
to just leave because Chad can't be home.
What a dick you'd be. You'd be like, I'm afraid we have some bad news. I'm sorry, I have to go to the pub crawl.
Yeah.
And you're already in a costume.
You're wearing a good witch costume.
You know what I mean? So.
Oh my God, that would be the worst.
You should be White Devil. My wife and I were talking about it. We did the Dead Celebrity one year for the theme was Dead Celebrities.
Yeah.
I was Roddy Piper.
Oh.
And my wife was Audrey Hepburn from Breakfast at Tiffany's.
What will you guys be coupling up this year?
Well, that wasn't really a couple.
That's true. That would have been a hell of a couple.
Yeah, Rowdy never really went out with Audrey Hepburn.
Audrey Hepburn. I don't know.
My wife's hilarious. She comes in the other day and I go, "What do you got, a cape on?" And she goes, "Yeah." She had a jacket that had like a cape to like just past her shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
Thing with her, and like a button down thing with her. And I go, "Is that a cape?" And she goes, "Yeah." And does this like shoulder and starts
It's a
with
cape
it.
move.
And she goes, "We were talking about it." She goes, "It's very vampire. I'm Batcore." And I go, "What is Batcore?" And she goes, "Something we just made up." And I go, "I like it. I like Batcore."
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, I actually had an idea for Mike and Dizzy. Since Dizzy kept saying that he was Mike Calta on the cruise, Mike could dress up as Dr. Frankenstein, Dizzy as the monster, and Dizzy just goes around telling people that he's Dr. Frankenstein.
Let the sound of that blinker just take you into obscurity.
Yeah, that's what you get. I mean,
that is what you get.
yeah, that's what you get.
He thought these guys are going to love this.
Oh, he's going to be.
They're going to love it.
Because, he tells people he's you, and then he can tell people he's Dr. Franz. The hell?
They're going to love this idea.
What
I
just
can't
happened?
wait to tell them.
Do you think that guy's like, man, maybe that wasn't a good idea? Right now, like, he's second guessing, or if he's like, those guys just don't get it.
Buddy, you tried. Yeah, listen.
Yeah, we're
I'm
not
not
mad
mad.
at you.
Yeah, we're not mad at you. We're just joking around.
Carmen's mad at you.
It was
I'm
pretty,
not mad at you.
pretty awful.
You need a
I'm
friend.
mad at you. I'm not
Me?
Mad at, I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at you.
Listen, I try to give these people a open
voice.
and honest communication line. I just go to the phone lines. I don't screen them. I just try to see what's going on.
But you have to read the room. You have to know
me?
No, yes, you.
What did I do?
You went to the phone lines. This is not
the conversation died down. There were phone calls on hold. I go, let me go see what's on hold. There might be something good there.
Yeah, that's on you. You should learn by now. A conversation like this, the phone lines are not going to
work in my favor.
No, where, if we're talking, debating about politics and stuff like that, usually that goes over a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
More serious stuff. People like to contribute their opinions.
Costume suggestions, a no-go.
That is, yep. That is, take a U-turn. Go the other way.
Is there anybody else that can cleanse the phone or anything? Nothing?
No, I hung up on all of them. I hung up and then cleared the lines. I want to start fresh.
Yeah.
800-771-1025 if you'd like to just start fresh.
That guy needs a friend to run that by. Like, hey, man, what do you think of this?
Right.
Like, I'm going to call the show, and I think they might like this.
I don't know, man. That doesn't sound great.
Or worse, your friend could be Marine Rob and think it's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. They'll love it. That's a great idea.
They'll probably put you on the show.
There's an opening.
I feel like all the wind has been taken out of the sail at this point.
Are you? Do you have any ideas? Like anything that you're mulling around or no?
I mean, I got to be honest with you. A couple of things. One is that I don't want to be uncomfortable.
Can I send you something that
Sure.
I think? I don't want to say it out loud.
You could say it. I'm not gonna.
No, because
all right. Maybe not.
The surprise
Let me
is
see.
part of it, you know?
I know, but I just I don't want to be uncomfortable and then have to play in it.
Right? That's funny, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be great.
I'm halfway there.
Yeah.
I actually did that one year.
You doing it is way
It
sexier.
was really cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
I vote yes.
You should do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're kind of there already.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
what I'm saying. I'm
Like,
halfway there.
You'll definitely be comfortable.
Yeah, that's true.
You just
That's
need to
true.
basically add accessories
Yeah.
I should go as work Mike Calta.
in jeans.
No, that's Bucks Mike Calta. That's Bucks Sunday Mike Calta.
That's serious.
That's
you know,
sweet Mike Calta.
Dress up Mike out there.
Yeah.
Corporate meetings.
What's the year?
I mean, you could easily. It's a me, Mario. You know,
Yeah.
or just put a white hat, be a baker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll come on with some
Chef Boyardee.
Put the hat on, the baker's hat, and then the Baker Mayfield jersey.
Oh, you're Baker Baker.
now we're baking.
Baker.
A baking baker.
The asshole maker.
Nailed it.
I'm not going anywhere.
We should just cancel the whole thing, really.
Have you ever been the Kool-Aid man?
Oh my god.
That would be really easy. You just wear
How would
all-
that be easy?
You just wear all red.
Have you ever been Jabba the Hutt?
Yeah.
I feel like that was
Go through a
unfair.
list of fat slobs you could be.
Yeah,
That is what
Jeez,
you
Carmen.
said, not what I said.
That's
We know what you meant. We read between the lines.
Maybe the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
That's an easy one too.
How'd you do that? Wear white?
Oh, let's be the plus size park hoppers.
Oh,
That's
in.
hilarious.
All you have to do is get one of those big Disney bows and put it in the back of your hair.
And we all wear Disney ears.
That'd be pretty funny.
Did you think you wouldn't fit on Small World?
That is so funny. All right, here we go. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Good, what's happening?
Counting on you.
Man, this is a tough one. Well, I bartended quite a bit back in the day, and we had to come up with some costumes that were not, constricting and not hot and whatnot.
Right.
One time I got just a white T-shirt and spray painted the letter P on it, and I colored my eye black. I was a black-eyed P.
That's
creative.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's creative.
Yeah.
Creative. Thank you.
I told you about the lady, Amy, that I used to work with in radio, and she was weird. She was a weirdo. She would come into the studio while like Pink Floyd was playing, and she would sign the lyrics and stuff.
You did not tell us about her. You did not tell us about her.
Yeah. Then she for Halloween, we used to do a really fun thing.
Why would she?
Just weird. She just weird.
I just put myself in that position. I'm in there, man. Us, and them.
Yeah.
Oh.
We had her, and then we had the receptionist lady that sounded like one of Marge Simpson's sisters. Hello, and I came in, and she's like, I can't. Nobody ever puts anything away, and I go, ugh. And I walk into the studio, and I close the door, and I go, what a lunatic out there talking to herself. And then I looked around in the studio, and no one was in there. And I was like, I'm talking to myself. But the lady that would do the sign language stuff, whatever, we used to do coffin cruising. We'd get a limo, and everyone on the radio station would go out, and we'd have a coffin filled with prizes, tickets, all kind of stuff. And you'd just invite us to your party, and we'd make a route, and we'd go to all these different parties. It was a blast. It was a lot of fun. But she wore a nun's habit that had a 21 on it, and then she would walk around and salute
21 nun salute.
Oh,
yeah. Oof.
I mean, you're too much. You're making me think too much.
Yeah.
Right?
It's also dumb.
It's dumb.
Yeah. Black eyed peas for a bartender is good.
The 1 year I went as the bee girl from the Blind Melon video. That was, and I had long hair, and I did it in the pigtails, and I had the glasses and the bee outfit. That was great.
Galvin loves all his costumes. Every costume. I know every costume was great.
You hate Halloween, and you're not good at it.
I do.
I'm good
Halloween.
at it. Sorry, I'm good at stuff.
I'm just saying, you think that all of your costumes are great.
Magnum PI was awesome. Argue with me.
I mean,
it was great and easy and comfortable.
I think Barf is an awesome costume.
Barf was awesome. I made it myself.
I mean, quite outdated, though.
No.
Classic.
Timeless.
Iconic.
Yeah. Classic.
He's his own best friend.
It's like saying Jesus is outdated. It's out of your mind.
Okay.
So Magnum PI, Barf, B-Girl was great.
What year was that?
That was...
Did you have to explain who it was to everybody?
No. It was like...
Right when it happened.
Yeah. Rowdy Piper, legend.
Yeah, legend.
Can never go wrong there.
No.
What's some of the other ones we did? I'm trying to think of other...
I take it back.
Yeah.
I take it back.
I accept your apology.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning. Hey, take 2 pieces of 5x5, 4 mil painter's plastic, staple them, and fill it full of dried plants and be a bag of weed.
That's on you.
Calvin quit. Yep. Calvin just quit the show. He just quit the show.
Look at that.
He's just walking out of the room.
He's done.
He's leaving the room.
You did that.
Yeah, I mean, when your standard costume is Galvin's, like bag of weed is not going to make the cut.
Talk to us like we know what a 5x5 is.
Yeah, I was like, you lost me a 5x5. I didn't know what the hell that was. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
I'm sure.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning. All right. So my ex-husband and his boyfriend went to...
Time out. Bag it up. Bag it up. Bag it up. Bag it up.
This is Z-Day, by the way.
How long were you married?
6 years, 2 kids, and
how'd you find out he was gay?
He eventually told me. So.
Did you know though? Did you have some hints the whole way?
No, I just thought he was, like he could decorate the house like no tomorrow.
He was really good at Halloween costumes.
I swear to God. And I thought it was just because he grew up with 5 sisters.
Right.
Anyhow, they went
No. How did it come up? Are you having a bad marriage, and he just says, "Hey, I'm gay," or did he say, "Hey, I got to tell you something"?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, first of all, he came home one day and he said he had HIV, which I don't have anymore. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing, whatever. I don't have it, thank God. Anyway, and then I stayed married, obviously, no intimacy, but whatever, because we had 2 kids, blah, blah, blah. And then 2 years later, he then admitted he was gay. So anyhow.
Wow.
I know, the whole thing. But anyway, they went to this Halloween party as, if you remember, I think it was Dr. Seuss, Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Yeah.
And it was perfect. I mean, I don't even know where they got the costumes from, but it was hysterical. I thought, okay, there's something that a couple could do, or not,
All right. Thank you, Galvin, if you're open. It could be Thing 1 and Thing 2.
I don't know where he got the costume. Probably from Amazon.
Yeah,
you see Thing 1 and Thing 2
Disney,
all the time.
maybe, or Universal.
Also, a lot of anyways to cover up. He had HIV.
Yeah.
He came home and he had HIV. Anyways, he had a costume. What? Holy cow! You could go as HIV guy.
I think she knew. Yeah. Thing 1 and Thing HIV. I think she knew the whole time, and she was just kind of blowing it off.
Denial.
Yes. Yeah. I love that her hint was that he could decorate. He was an excellent cook.
So I'm dating a new guy. Yeah, what's he like? He's tall. He's got a mustache. Super gay.
Where's assless chaps around the house? A lot of leather. Loves Judas Priest.
Like, is there any situation, like, did you guys do stuff with another couple,
guy,
and then he was?
There must have been hints.
Yeah, more than just decorating.
Yeah,
more than just HIV.
Oh Jesus, that's a hint.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hi.
Hey, yeah, Mike. How about this one? You go with Sling Blade because you look like you could eat a few French fried potatoes. And you take Galvin along as Pee Wee Herman because he's got the laugh to go along with it.
It's my fault.
It is.
It is.
It 100%.
I told you, and you kept going.
One more.
Okay.
One more.
Mike Calta show. Hello.
This one's on Geo.
Hey, good morning. Hey, so you said you want an easy costume. I do it every once in a while.
Okay.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You wear a white T-shirt. You put a couple tick marks on it. You have a beer. It's the episode where they try to outdrink each other on the airplane from coast to coast.
I know,
super
but
simple, super easy.
I know, but the problem is that 10 people get it. You know what I mean? I get it. Thank you.
Explain it. Yeah. Damn it. I thought that was going to be the one.
No. There's more. You want to go?
One more. All right. This one will be good.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
End on a high note.
Hey, good morning.
A lot of pressure on you, sir.
So, all right. So you're dressed as a Grim Reaper with a cheeseburger, and you chase Gio around because he's going to be dead soon.
I like it,
Sold.
sir. Save. Thank you very much. Good thing we took that one more call, Gio.
I don't think that's good at all.
I liked it better when guys were sending us their pictures of their girlfriends going, vote for my OnlyFans girlfriend.
We got gay husbands. We got all kinds of stuff going on.
What happened here? This show took a weird
HIV, Grim Reaper burgers.
HIV Larry called. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll give some stuff away. Play a little game nice and quick before we clear the phone lines for Dom at the top of the hour. If you want to get on, just don't give us any more costume suggestions. 800-771-1025. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Just one wreck right now. It's in Pinellas County, southbound 275 at Gandy. Crews on the scene there, so use caution. They have the left lane blocked, pretty much stop-and-go traffic right now. Backups past Roosevelt, going to take longer than normal to get past that stretch of road. Once you're past it, Howard Franklin Bridge into Tampa, very easy drive, no major slowdowns for you. And in Hillsborough County, earlier accidents all cleared up. And no accidents reported on any of the major roadways, everything running up to speed on those toll roads as well. I'm Monica with traffic.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
Mike Calta here to talk about car dealers and car dealer advertising. Here's the deal. Most car dealer advertising is misleading. Dealers advertise huge discounts to get you in the door, and everything is going fine until you get to the final paperwork and boom, that huge discount that they advertise gets chipped away by all these expensive add-ons. This is crap you don't need and didn't ask for. Paint sealant, fabric protector, and that massive dealer fee that can run another $1,000 to $1,500. And that discount that lured you in disappears. Well, my friends, that simply does not happen at Stingray Chevrolet. They don't operate like most dealers. They not only don't charge any dealer fee at all, they also don't pack the car with these ridiculous dealer ads. Right now, when you trade in a 2011 newer vehicle, you can save over $9,200 on a 2025 Silverado. No ads, just tax, tag, and title. StingrayChevrolet.com. Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Hey, it's Captain Zach Sturm for Rivard Buick GMC. These days, people use AI for everything. It saves time, does the research, and delivers the answers. So we asked AI a question, and here's the actual response. Tell me the best GMC dealer in Tampa Bay to buy a new Sierra 1500.
Absolutely. In the greater Tampa Bay area, I'd say Rivard Buick GMC is your top choice. They've got great pricing, strong discounts, and plenty of inventory for a new Sierra.
There you have it. RivardBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
This is Mab, Spokeseagull for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Drip drops playing on loop in your nest? Call Veteran Air. Our team of certified eagle-eyed plumbing experts have the tools and experience to fix even the most stubborn drips. Plus, can tackle all your other plumbing needs, drains, water heaters, and more. Turn off your drip drop soundtrack for good. Give us a call or learn more at veteranair.com.
Veteran Air. Renewal by Anderson has Fall Savings Month going on right now. 20% off replacement windows and patio doors through the entire month of October. Plus, no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. They do phenomenal work. They will make your house even more beautiful than I'm sure it already is. Renewal by Anderson, superior products, exceptional service. bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
It's 6:30 and the branch is closed.
Yep.
And you couldn't find your debit card.
Nope.
But you're going to get cash.
Yep. Cadence Bank Live Teller has extended hours, and I can get cash from my account with my driver's license.
My bank can't do that.
Nope.
With over 300 Live Teller locations with extended hours, there's opportunity here. Find a Live Teller near you at cadencebank.com/Live Teller. Equal opportunity lender, member FDIC.
People today want quality. They want something that's going to last.
International Diamond Center owner Keith LeClaire talking about the difference between a handcrafted designer ring and the overseas knockoffs you see at most jewelry stores.
When you come here, you don't have to settle for a cookie cutter ring that's being made by the masses.
It's true. IDC has been chosen by the top bridal designers to be their only authorized retailer here. Names like Tacori, Viraggio, Simon G, A. Jaffe, Henry Dawsey, and dozens more. American-made rings of the highest highest quality and lasting value.
We're able to offer brands that other jewelers tried to get over and over and over again. These brands are known, respected. They deliver a quality product for a fair valued price.
So you don't have to compromise. At IDC, you will always be guaranteed a real, natural, rare diamond showcased in a handcrafted ring with exceptional craftsmanship. It's all part of the IDC experience.
People here trust us because we are the real deal.
International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Let's talk dirty for a second. I'm talking dirt ground into your carpet. Pet accidents that never actually left. Coffee spills, cracker crumbs. That stain you've been pretending isn't there for, 2 years? Don't blush. Your floors have seen things. And the worst part, most carpet cleaners just make it dirtier. They dump soap and water, slosh it around, and leave you with soggy, sticky carpet that actually attracts more dirt. Real smooth, right? Now here's some dirty talk you'll actually like. Zero Res. They use their patented no residue process to pull the filth out of your carpet, tile, and upholstery. No soap, no chemicals, no sticky leftovers. Just clean. Finally. And right now, Zero Res is making this deal extra sweet. Buy any service and you'll get half off. This is the best Zero Res deal in the nation. So if you're ready for some dirty talk that actually has a happy ending, call Zero Res or book online today and get your service for half off. Just use promo code BONE when booking. Not available with other offers. ZeroResTampaBay.com. Zero Res. All they leave is clean.
We hear it every day.
I'm a safe driver.
Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
The Tampa Bay Lightning are back on the ice. Be there opening night to cheer on the Bolts at Benchmark International Arena. It's the Lightning and Senators on Thursday, October 9th at 7 p.m. Secure your seats now at TampaBayLightning.com/tickets.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been asked many times how Morgan & Morgan became the largest injury firm in the world. I think I know. When someone comes to us for an on-the-job injury, we have a huge workers' compensation practice. But many times we find a defective product that was responsible for that injury. Luckily for them, we have a product liability section headed by my son, Mike. In addition to the comp case, there's a product case too. Other times, the injured worker is fired or harassed for bringing that claim. We have them covered. Our employment lawyers handle retaliation claims as well as wage theft and discrimination cases. And in some cases, need to file for Social Security benefits. No problem. We became big for a reason. 30% of our new cases come as referrals from former clients. Hiring us is easy. Go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer, or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8 year old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensate for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
If you've got a gas-powered engine, keep it running like new at every fill-up. Stable in-season protection is your engine's preventative medicine, cleaning and protecting the entire fuel system in season. In outdoor power equipment, prevent gum and varnish buildup that could cause a rough or non-running engine. For cars and trucks, increase fuel efficiency and power by removing deposits, ensuring your engine's long-term health. Stable outperforms the competition in independent lab testing. So at every fill-up, start with Stable.
A customized Corona Bucks Yeti cooler could be yours. Stop by any participating Tampa Bay area Hooters location and scan the QR code for your chance to win. Visit coronafootball.com for details. Corona, an official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Flags up, limes in.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Toasty warm again for today with just a 30% chance. It's just a quick little passing shower for you, and a high temperature right around 90 degrees. Mostly clear, mild tonight with a low in the mid-70s. And the rain chance for Wednesday drops to 20%. But again, high temperature is up near 90.
We now return to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. On 102.5 The Bone.
Dumbest band in the history of music.
How dare you?
I'm thinking about my love gun. That's my penis.
We're just jealous
Of what?
their success.
Paul Stanley sounds like he used to be married to that lady. And one day he's going to tell her, I got the HIV. I'm gay. And I decorate. It's the Mike Calta Show. I'm not jealous. I just don't love Kiss. My penis. Talk about my penis.
This definitely goes right back into your MGK theory.
What?
You're talking how much you hate Kiss, and literally behind me is a picture with you and Kiss.
Yeah.
Cloud Chaser
on the wall.
Listen, one of the most famous bands in the world.
This is
I
garbage.
don't hate Kiss. I don't
You
hate.
just said. You just literally just said you hate Kiss.
No, but I don't hate Kiss. I some of their weird sexual innuendos make me laugh.
Right.
And that whole Paul Stanley, I'm a Paul Stanley sex guy, makes me laugh. That's all. I even like Love Gun. I would just, some of it, lick it up and it's just silly to me.
Yeah.
That's
rock and roll.
That's how it is. Yeah. That's what it is. I'm not,
That is a very cool picture with you and Kiss on the wall.
Gene Simmons grabbing my ninnies.
Knowing that you just don't like them at all.
Yeah.
Think they're.
Did you tell them when you met them you hate them? Did you say, I hate you guys?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I said, without Peter Criss, you guys are nothing.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're like, the cat. The cat.
Picture and autographed.
Kitty cat.
Yeah.
Then a fox.
It's autographed by the demon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a collection of stuff you hate.
Mm-hmm. Well, I like Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
I would say most of the stuff in here I like.
Yeah.
I like the Ramones.
By the way,
Program.
the Kiss picture is below the Kiss Platinum album up there. A lot of Kiss.
Yep.
A lot of Kiss for a guy.
Yeah, I think they suck.
The Who, not a fan.
Nope.
Oh, I love the Who.
Oh, you said before.
I love the Who. I love that. Wouldn't go see them in concert, but
would definitely hang them on the wall.
Definitely hang them on the wall.
Not by Who.
All right, we got some stuff to give away. What is that stuff, Carmen?
Yes, we do. We have a bunch of stuff. We have tickets for the Lightning versus Senators home opener.
That is tomorrow night. I'm sorry, that is Thursday night at the bench. I almost said the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we have tickets to Hollow Scream at Busch Gardens.
Okay.
Ice Cube.
Okay.
TSO.
Yep.
Garbage Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay.
Sticks and Cheap Trick.
Yep.
Monster Jam.
Yep.
Reggae Rise Up.
Oh, we got a lot of things.
And the Mike Calta Tailgate.
All right, let's do it right now with a little Ready, Set, Lie. Here we go. Every time you do that, it kills sperm in my body. It is so loud.
I always turn mine down.
Oh, my gosh. We're going to say a sentence that is a truth for one member of this show and a lie for the rest. It'll start with me, and we'll go around the room. And then we'll get some callers on the line, and they'll be able to ask some questions and try to figure out who this is actually a truth for in a little game called Ready, Set, Lie. Are you guys all ready?
Yes.
All right. We'll start with me, and I'll go clockwise around the room. Here we go. I once took a poop on St. Patrick's Day, and it was green. So I told my whole family to take a look at it. Joe?
I once took a poop on St. Patrick's Day, and it was green. So I told my whole family to look at it.
Galvin?
I once took a poop on St. Patrick's Day, and it was green, so I told my whole family to look at it.
Gio?
I once took a poop on St. Patrick's Day, and it was green, So I told my whole family to look at it.
And Carmen.
I once took a poop on St. Patrick's Day, and it was green, so I told my whole family to look at it.
All right, there you go. Let me get a contestant on the line. Good morning. Who is this?
Adam.
Adam, you get to ask 3 questions among the group to try to figure out who actually took a poop on St. Patrick's Day that was so green they asked their family to look at it.
Oh, let's go. Gio, how old were you?
25.
What are you doing? Construction work?
Yes, sir.
Well, pay attention. Well, go ahead. You got 2 more questions.
Carmen, where was this at?
In my house in Michigan.
1 more question.
Pat, what did the family say?
What did you say, Mo?
What did the family say?
What did the family say?
Who are you asking that to?
Pap.
They were very concerned, and they asked me what I ate.
All right, so you've asked your 3 questions. Now you have to decide which member of the Mike Calta show took a poop on St. Patrick's Day that was actually green.
Well, let's go, Gio.
Gio, did you in fact take a poop on St. Patrick's Day that was so green you asked your family to come look at it?
I did not.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Back to your hammering or whatever you're doing. Mike Calta show, who's this?
Galvin.
All right. You're not Galvin.
Yeah, I am.
What is your name?
Gavin. Gavin.
No.
You don't know your own name?
Beat it. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Scumbag.
Mike Calta show, though.
Hey, this is Mark. How you doing?
All right, Mark, you got 2 questions, and then you have to guess which member of the show made a green poop. Go ahead.
Carmen, do you recall what you ate that made the poop green?
I don't, because I was only like 9 years old.
All right, 1 more question. Sir.
And Pap, you mentioned that the people that looked at your poop, they were in shock, amazed. How many people were around in the house?
My entire family, my brother, my mom, and my dad. But my mom spent the most time looking. She's a good woman.
Okay.
All right, sir. Keep in mind, this is only true for 1 person on this show. It is a lie for the rest. There's your 2 questions. Please tell me who made a poop on St. Patrick's Day that was green.
I'm going to go with Joe. I think it was Joe.
Joe, did you in fact make a poop on St. Patrick's Day that was green? So green you had to show your whole family.
I have pooped on St. Patrick's Day, but it's never been green.
No, I'm sorry, sir. Good lie. Good lie. You convinced me for a second. All right. I've got 1 more contestant, and then we'll see if we can get a winner. Good morning. Who's this?
Hi, it's Shawnee.
All right, Shawnee, you get 1 question, and then you have to decide which member of the show made a poop on St. Patrick's Day that was actually green.
Okay. Galvin.
Yes.
Where were you when this happened?
This was in St. Charles, Illinois.
Okay. I feel like it's Mike or Galvin. I'm going to go with Galvin.
That is your final guess.
I think so.
Galvin, did you in fact make a poop on St. Patrick's Day that was so green you invited your whole family to come look at it?
Faith and Bigora. I sure did. By the way, not once. That happened 2 times in my life.
Both on St. Patrick's Day?
Both on St. Patrick's Day. I was like 10 years old, and then when I was in my 20s, it happened again. I called my parents. I go, it happened again.
What did you eat? Why did it?
I don't know. I don't even know.
I imagine it was like the green beer when they serving the green beer.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was just, sometimes it happens. I don't know what the cause of green poop is. I think it's...
But I mean, the irony of it happening on St. Patrick's Day. Twice.
Happened when I was 10 and did tell my whole family. I go, I pooped green. Because I was so proud because we're Irish.
Yeah.
I'm like, look how Irish I am.
Luck of the Irish.
And then it happened in my 20s, and I called my parents. I go, it happened again.
Now, when you're a kid, it's funny. When you're older, it's like an iron deficiency.
Yeah, it's
concerning.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold, Pumpkin, and Carmen will grab you during the break here, and we'll hook you up with a prize, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations on guessing my poop.
Carmen,
Yes.
Let's talk about the one that you suggested.
What a submission.
I thought that was a great one.
I mean,
You guys, come on.
it would have been kind of obvious.
No, not really.
No.
That's what Joe said.
And that's what that's the whole point. I didn't put in who or what happened.
Right,
I
right.
made it very
Vague.
generic.
Could have been any of us.
It could have been anybody.
I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe we should save it.
Yeah, I think save it.
Because
it works.
It works because there's no details in it.
Right. You're not saying
It can happen to anybody.
Yeah,
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has happened.
Right.
All right.
So suck it. Mine was good.
Oh,
You guys.
I like that.
I'd rather not. Thank you.
You have to.
Yeah.
Just the reaction was, oh, God.
Jesus.
I thought that's what we were going for.
No, it was good. It was good.
It just came out of nowhere.
You guys asked, I shared, and I nailed it.
Like, I thought Galvin was really like, he has something, and you just came and it's like a hold my beer.
Yeah.
It's so interesting because I could sit home like tonight and think of 50 things that we could use for that game. And then when it comes down to time to play the game, we're like, oh, Jesus.
I put them in my notes, Michael.
Yeah, I got to do that. I got to start.
I feel like I've said like every dumb, embarrassing thing.
Same.
Over, 15 years on the radio.
Well, I know that I've talked about calling the deaf girl and asking to talk to her on the phone.
Yeah. It's like, what have I not already put out there?
And I know that I've talked about calling the missing cat and meowing.
The funniest thing that you've said in a long time is the woman used to come in the studio and do sign language to Pink Floyd. We all worked with that lady. We've all worked with a lady who's done that.
She was nice, but she was very weird, very hippie-like and stuff. Like she never wore shoes or anything.
Yeah.
Old classic rock lady.
Yeah. Like she would definitely be, if there were people playing bongos at the beach, she's around.
Right.
Armpit hair.
Yeah. Burning heaters.
Oh, man. I do not miss that. What do you do if you're in the studio and this woman just comes in and starts
I went to my program director. I go, what is going on? Can we lock the studio door? Or what?
Nobody's pointed this out yet.
Well, she would like have to come in and do like traffic and weather and stuff, and she would do it in studio and stuff. And I was like, ugh, I'm gonna deal with this. But like I said,
where was this?
This was up in Fort Walton. But she was nice. She was nice. She was just so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know how you react to that. I don't know what I would do. I'd want to just be like, keep your mouth shut, don't say anything, but I wouldn't be able to hold it back.
It's so funny because when I got into radio, I realized how many weirdos and oddballs there are in radio. So I would always show up on time and be ready to go and stuff. They were blown away.
Yeah.
They were like, what is going on with this dude?
That's like a Howard Stern movie.
He's going to own the company.
Yeah. Howard, you show up on time, I give you a raise.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, there was so many different things where I was like, what is that? The one guy who his first time on air, you would go in, and if it was like the afternoon guy going into nights, you do the crossover thing where they'd be like, hey, Bob's coming up next. Bob, what do you got going on? Oh, we got concert tickets to go see this. We're going to be giving away this. And don't forget mandatory Metallica. All right, well, that's Bob. He's coming up next. I'm out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Go off like that, whatever. It was a guy. What was his name? Dexter. Dexter was his name. He chose the name Dexter as a thing. And so Nick, the one guy, goes, we got a new guy starting out for the weekends, taking over nights here, is Dexter. Dexter, what do you got coming up on the show? And Dexter goes, just gonna F and rock and roll. But he said the F word.
Nice.
No dump button, because we wouldn't take live calls. And he goes, all right, Dexter's next. And I just wanted to first. And he was like, and he goes, what? And he goes, you said the F word. And he goes, I did?
That's
going to have quite the career, Dexter.
Where's Dexter now?
Oh, who knows? Dexter
Who
was
the F knows?
Yeah.
By the way, Dexter was also the same guy that would just bring in his own live versions of songs and just play live versions. He'd completely go off the thing. Yeah, it was wild. I go, is anybody listening to the station?
That's so funny. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, Ask the Dom will be in the studio with us. If you'd like to get on the phone lines and ask him a question, Carmen, if you can clear the lines, we'll open them up for the Ask the Dom people. 800-771-1025. 800-771-1025. Ask the Dom next on 1025 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Earlier accidents in Pinellas County all wrapped up and out of your way. Still some minor delays on 275 in both directions, but no accidents to slow you down there on the Pinellas side of things. Howard Franklin Bridge into Tampa, very easy drive. No major delays for you there. Hillsborough County looks accident-free as well on the major roadways. Those usual slowdown areas nearing downtown Tampa, southbound 275 and westbound I-4 starting to clear up just a little bit from your rush hour. Problem-free on the toll roads. I'm Monica with traffic.
Ready to step into a healthy and active lifestyle? Come to the Good Feet store and experience the difference. Discover how a simple step can lead to a life of pain-free possibilities.
The jewelry store with the most likes, the most positive reviews, the most raving fans is International Diamond Center.
IDC is definitely a place that I will come to as long as I live here. This will be my go-to place always.
Literally the best jewelry store in town. You'll make friends for life coming in here. I felt like family from the beginning, and it made a rather daunting task very, very easy.
They really take the time to find out what you want or what you desire in a ring.
You have to come here. There's no other option. The customer service, the time spent to do what I wanted and what her vision was, there's no other place to go.
You know you can go there, and you know that you can trust.
The value was extraordinary.
They genuinely care about their customers. It's not just about the sale. It's about the people.
International Diamond Center, the people's choice for selection, quality, value, and service.
I've got a beautiful diamond on my finger, and I'm very proud of it.
International Diamond Center.
I'm very happy to show it off.
In Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online at shopidc.com.
Imagine going in for a routine checkup, feeling fine, and walking out with a cancer diagnosis. Or worse, not walking out at all. That's how silent killers like heart disease and cancer work. No symptoms until it's too late.
That's why we started Lifeguard Imaging, Mike. People think, I feel good, I'm fine, but we see it every day. People walk into our center feeling completely normal, then the scan reveals a ticking time bomb, like a mass on the pancreas or dangerous plaque in the arteries.
And catching it early literally can mean the difference between life and death.
Absolutely. With many of these diseases, by the time you have symptoms, you've already lost valuable time. If we catch it early before symptoms, you've got options. We consistently have patients say that scan saved my life.
So if you're listening to this thinking, maybe I'll go in next month, don't. Days and weeks can matter. Cancer doesn't wait. Heart disease doesn't pause.
That's exactly right. Our 5-minute high-accuracy CT scan can detect heart disease, lung nodules, and hundreds of forms of cancer before they become life-threatening, giving you the chance to act and do something about it. It's quick, it's painless, and it could save your life.
The scariest thing you can do is nothing at all. Take the guesswork out of your health. Visit lifeguardimaging.com to schedule your scan today. And right now, ask about a free heart scan for qualified patients. Don't wait for symptoms to tell you something's wrong. By then, it could be too late. Lifeguard Imaging, saving lives through early detection.
Is your garage door too loud and whining for help? If you've waited to schedule your garage door tune-up, now is the time. Overhead Door Company of Tampa Bay will perform their 26-task garage door tune-up and safety inspection for just $79. That's one price for up to 3 garage doors and openers. The price is only available for a limited time. You need this done, so why not now? And for just $79. Call 813-885-DOOR or schedule online at overheaddooroftampa.com.
Hey, what's up? This is Gio. When you picture retirement, what do you see? Some people imagine traveling. Some people want more time with their friends and family. But honestly, a lot of people are simply looking for peace of mind. That's the reason Trajan Wealth's fiduciary advisors, they don't do cookie cutter planning. They'll build a strategy based on realistic options that align with your goals and your circumstances. Whether that's tactical investments, tax efficiency, or even optimizing an old 401k, they'll design a plan that fits your life and not somebody else's. Give them a call today at 813-550-1000 or check out TrajanWealth.com to schedule your free consultation. And the best part, there's no commissions. There's no hidden fees, no pressure. Just expert advice from fiduciary advisors that have your goals and your specific interests in mind. Again, that's 813-550-1000 or TrajanWealth.com. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC. SEC Registered Investment Advisor. Client. Paid advertisement. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
If you're moving anytime soon, you should know that friends don't ask friends to help them move. That's what Good Greek Moving and Storage is there for. Their trained, loyal, dependable professionals will show up ready to work for you, and they won't stop working until the job is done. They are your full-service relocation experts, and you can trust them. Good Greek Moving and Storage. Get yourself a complimentary moving quote by going to goodgreek.com. That's goodgreek.com.
Buy more, save more at Scandinavian Designs Furniture. For a limited time, save $200 instantly for every $800 you spend in store. It's the perfect way to complete your look for less. Or splurge on your dream piece, from living room to bedroom. Stop by your local showroom today or shop online at ScandinavianDesigns.com.
At Florida Blue, we're constantly solving to make healthcare more affordable and easier to access, offering plans that fit your needs. Opening Florida Blue Sanitas Medical Centers that connect you to wellness exams and sick visits with low to no copays, and working with hospitals and doctors to lower your costs. See more at floridablue.com/followtheblue. Florida Blue, your health solutions partner. Policies offered by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc., DBA Florida Blue, have limitations and exclusions. Medical care is provided by Sanitas, an independent healthcare company.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. You know, too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
908 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone. Another opportunity to win $1,000 is coming up with the Bone Bonus keyword at 10 o'clock before we get out of here this morning. We'll give it to you at 10 o'clock, then again at noon, 2 and 5 today. It's easy. We give you the keyword, you put it in the app, you can win $1,000. It's as easy as that. In the studio with us is Dominic Ferriello, better known to you folks as Ask the Dom. Dom, how are you doing?
Oh, he's not here.
He told me he's walking in the studio, so he's got to be there somewhere.
Okay, he has not walked in the studio.
Look under the desk,
all.
Carmen.
Yeah, I thought he was there for a second. I was like, oh, that's a surprise.
8:59. I've arrived, walking into the station. That was
9:08.
10 minutes ago.
Where is he?
He is walking in right now.
Oh.
We are live, Dom.
A long walk.
Long, slow walk.
He does not have headphones. So
Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, it's not like we don't do this every Tuesday.
Are they in the office?
Hold on one second. I'll give him mine, but
Oh, come on. Amateur hour. Jesus. Patrick Smith's got
I
headphones.
thought we were going to roll to the next break.
Why? We've been ready.
Let's go.
Sweet Carmen, why are you so wonderful?
She's not. She's cursing you under her breath.
She had hair.
Yeah. He ruined it.
Hello? Well, hello. Good morning.
Yes.
What took you 8 minutes to walk in the building to get to the studio?
Well, I got here early and texted Gio, but you guys were in the middle of doing a segment or a skit. So I said, well,
skit.
Well,
What do you think we are?
the bits, the segments, the bits. You know, and I had you pooping the green thing, by the way, not Galvin. I was going to be wrong. So I figured, well, you know, usually what you guys do is rotate to commercials. So I said, all right. So I came in. I was talking with JoJo. I had to drop something off for Richard's desk. I got some coffee. I'm chatting with the folks here.
Meanwhile, we're sitting here with dead air waiting for you to walk in.
Well, all Gio's got to do is
It's on
text
me.
me.
I should have said we're back for the break.
Yeah, that's you usually say, hey, we're 5 minutes. So I get like a countdown. Get your butt in there. Gio is very direct. He says, what are you doing? So I'm assuming it's all right. You're going to go to the next break. No problem. I'll mosey around. I do my rounds. I'm like a doctor in a hospital. I shake hands.
I blame Gio.
Yes, I'll take the heat. I'll take the blame.
This one's on Gio.
I'll submit my resignation.
No, Gio's fantastic with we communicate. We have our Monday thing where we text each other. But just give me the countdown, and I'll make sure I'm in here with Carmen, and I'm squared away. But either way, good morning to you guys.
Good morning. Headphones and everything.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm even dressed in time here. I usually come in here and I'm in my skivvies. Right, Carmen? She gets a smile when she sees my skivvies. There she's getting her headphones. What are those backup headphones?
No, these are disgusting, and I'm really pissed that I have to wear them. Now I'm mad at you.
But you look cute when you're mad.
These are gross.
I'm just saying, you just look cute when you're mad.
This whole segment's grossing me out.
Yeah.
800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. Let's go to the phone calls for Ask the Dom. If you want to get through, 800-771-1025. Good morning, you're on Ask the Dom. What do you got? Oh, it's going to be one of these days. Yes, sir. You're on the air with Ask the Dom. What do you got?
Hi, my name's Joe. Can you hear me?
I don't care what your name is, Joe. I didn't ask you that. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to reset. I'm going to start all over again. Dom, how are you doing?
I'm great, Mike. Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah, thank you. If you would like to speak to Ask the Dom, 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. I will answer the phone and put you through to Dom, and then you will ask your legal questions. It's as easy as that. I don't understand why things have to be so complicated today. This all happened when we started with our Halloween costumes this morning, Dom, and threw everything off.
You have one of those days where sometimes it just flows, and then you have one of those days where it's just a little choppy. So you just get through the chop, and then smooth sailing's ahead. My positivity is key.
Will you be dressing up for Halloween?
Probably.
What do you no idea where you're going to go as this year?
I usually do something themed with my wife or family, so we haven't really thought about it.
You'd be a good Gomez Adams.
We haven't done that one. So I think that would be a good idea. Like we've done like all of us were the Ghostbusters one year, and then my son and I were Shake and Bake from Talladega Nights. Ricky Bobby, we did that.
Right.
I haven't talked to him about it, which is crazy because we're already in October. So it's just
we're already in October. We're already planning to do the Halloween pub crawl at the end of the month. On Halloween, we're going to be down in downtown St. Petersburg. So
3 weeks.
3 weeks. It's coming.
Ooh, man.
I'll be here before you know it. All right. I'm going to get back to the phone calls. I feel like we've refreshed now. Let's go to Zach. Zach, good morning. You're on with Ask the Dom. What do you got, Zach?
Hey, my grandmother was at my house the other day, and my dog jumped on her. She fell, hurt her hip, went into the hospital. They kept her overnight. While she was there, she fell again under their care. She got up out of the bed. She has dementia, shattered her hip. We're wondering if there's any way we can go about, going after the hospital or anything for not, showing enough care while she was there.
Well, which injury was most significant? Did she break or fracture her hip for the initial fall that sent her to the hospital, or was the more serious injury when she fell at the hospital?
The more serious one was when she fell at the hospital. So she was able to walk and everything, afterwards, just wasn't able to put a lot of weight down on it. They said, she could have fractured it or, something like that. But when she actually fell at the hospital, it actually shattered her hip. They had to go in for surgery and everything yesterday. And she's not doing very good now.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. We certainly wish her well. How old is she?
She's 73.
Okay.
Or, I'm sorry, 93.
Oh, my good. Bless her heart. 93. Well, we're certainly you're sorry to hear about her injury. And the answer is yes. If the facility breached the standard of care and due diligence that they are required to have for a patient, then they may have acted with negligence. So what happens is we need to get copies of the medical records there at the hospital, including what she entered in with, ultimately what happened should be reported and documented, and then obviously the surgery post to correct it. All of that is going to be the evidence. If you get that into the office, then the single law group that I work with very well handles medical malpractice and negligence claims, which also includes the facility and the caregivers there. It's not just necessarily medical doctors per se, but it's the medical personnel that encompasses the the hospital and the facility all together. So they fall under the same umbrella. But it would start with, hopefully a good recovery by her. But we would need the medical records and documentations, and then there's a free consultation with the family as well as her. Now, you said she has dementia. Does she have someone appointed to assist her? Does she have a caregiver? Does she have a power of attorney to someone? Things along those lines, a guardian, etc.
Yeah, so she lives with my in-laws. They were with her at the hospital the other night, but I guess, it was late at night. They were all sleeping. She tried to get up to go to the restroom.
Well, I don't need to know the whole story. I mean, I just want to know if she has dementia, you have to have whoever is her guardian or power of attorney contact the office. AskTheDom.com or the phone number. Yeah. But tell them you talked to me this morning. You've got to get the medical records. They can reach out to the office. Be more than happy to assist the family and obviously her if we can.
Okay, perfect. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. The office number is 813-251-5550, or you can always go to AskTheDom.com and send an email through that. I mean, Jesus, I'm 93. She's got dementia. She's on the way out.
Well, the sad thing is I don't like to be negative, but when you have someone that is of that age and you have a fall and there is a significant injury or a fracture or a shattered hip, it's very, very difficult. I'm not saying it's impossible, obviously, but it's very difficult for someone at that phase of their life to recover well enough to overcome the injury. And usually, and again, I don't want to be negative with listeners still listening. I always like to be positive with things, but that is somewhat of a catalyst that kind of sends the loved one in the wrong direction that you want them to go. And that is something that plays into the evaluation of the claim and something that I don't want to. I wish everyone well. I hope she bounces back and recovers. But if the legal argument is going to be, if she was doing well physically, she might not have been there all mentally. But if she was still functioning on a day-to-day basis,
right,
and then this negligence, potentially by the facility, was the catalyst to now the downturn in her life, and then God forbid if she passes. And this was the catalyst or the turning point, that is now an inherently strong argument to make legally.
This is why we protect Joe so much. We don't want Joe to fall and break a hip or anything.
He's a spry cat at his age.
Once he starts going down, it's downhill from there.
I've seen his dance moves. If we had a case, there's a lot of video the defense can use that this man can dance.
This is true.
That's right.
Ernie, good morning. You're on Ask Dom. What do you got, Ernie?
Good morning. Mr. Ferriello, you've helped me in the past, but this case is concerning my wife taking my children without my permission out of school, out of their doctor's appointment, and possibly to another state. And I was told pretty much that as a mom, she could take them wherever, but she's not on any enrollment paper or anything as far as the medical with them. And what recourse? Because here in this county, they're basically calling as far as unexcused absence. And I'm basically facing something else where I cannot get to the house to check on anything, but just receive these and find a family attorney. As a veteran, I'm waiting for your outreach program show, possibly to get one, but at the meantime, the fitness of the mom has just gone off the rails, and like I said, possibly in another state. I filed a report with the police and with DCF. All of that, of course, is basically hurry up and wait till a detective is assigned to it. And I don't know where to go from here.
All right, so a lot of things happening there. First of all, thank you for your service being a veteran. You said you couldn't get to the house because of another issue to check on them. What is the issue that you can't get there to look over on them?
Allegedly, I was blamed for her 19-year-old was immigrated here.
I just need to know I don't need to know that.
I cannot get to the house because it was a false
an injunction
for me. Yes.
All right.
Exactly.
You don't need to fancy it. Just say, Dom, I got an injunction. I can't go to the house. I said, okay. So you can't go to the house to check on them. So you do not know if they're still in the state of Florida, correct?
Correct. But I have evidence to show that they snap cards are trying to be used in another state.
All right. Well, the legal issue that she has I think that's your strongest argument with law enforcement, which is it's sad to say, but the legal issue is truancy. If that's when the children are not in school or not being reported to where they're supposed to be for their educational programming. So that is the legal issue that I don't know if you know that or not, but that's probably the best scenario that you can articulate to law enforcement, seeing as though you have an injunction. So, you don't want to breach, you don't want to cause one legal problem trying to solve another.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's number one. The issue is truancy. You report that to law enforcement, and you don't know where they are. I don't know if they're missing persons at this point per se, because you are tracking some of their spending and things like that with the credit cards, what have you. The other comment that you made, well, there's two more issues. The other thing is Jason Valkenburg does our family law. And that would be the recommendation if you go to my website at acidom.com. The Veterans Outreach Court, which is going to be Friday, November the 7th, that show is tomorrow night. So Judge Manning. Tomorrow night. So Judge Manning, Judge Williams, and Judge Brennan will be in studio. They come in every year. It's a great program. This is just designed for Hillsborough County. However, the design of this program does not incorporate family law matters. These are more traffic matters, civil ordinance concerns, fines, court costs, fees, low-level.
Well, I found with you guys usually know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, and that usually is really, really helpful.
Email me at acidom.com. But you mentioned the outreach program. I will be at the VA in November as I volunteer pro bono every year for our great veterans. But the actual show is tomorrow, because you have the deadline for veterans listening to register for the outreach program by October the 22nd. So I wanted to make sure I did the show early enough to give folks enough time to go to the website. So there you go.
And if you could send Dom an email at dominic@acidom.com, and he could send it over to Jason Valkenburg, and they can get working on your situation, sir. Good luck to you. That's a lot to deal with the with kids and tracking down, and then I don't know who has what right in this state. It's really gets confusing after a while.
Well, and that was like a law school fact pattern. He had a criminal issue that was pending. He had an injunction, which you don't want to violate. Then you had conduct by the mom, which may or may not be accurate. Then you have the kids absent from school. Then he has a veteran. There's wondering if veterans assistance, but that doesn't, accompany family law matters. It's the different sections of the law. So it was a fantastic question. And I think I tackled all of the answers for them. But for folks listening, they now know what that program does when the judges are on tomorrow night.
All right, let me try to get a couple more of these before we get out of here. Good morning, you're on with Ask Dom. What do you got?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. What do you got, sir?
Yeah, I got a question about overtime pay in Florida as far as stands from a subcontractor standpoint.
Well, do you have a contract, or what's the agreement say as far as compensation and payment?
So I've been time and material is how I invoice. And I was just curious, once we get over 40 hours for the week, if that contractor is supposed to pay me overtime.
That's up to the relationship you have with that contractor. So, for example, are you, as a subcontractor, are you salaried, or, for example, is it a bid per job? So let's say that you got the GC, and then you are the mason guy. You come in, you put the masonry work in, and for this job, you're going to get paid $10,000. Is it structured, designed that way, or is it per hour?
No, sir.
What's the dynamic?
Yes, it's per hour, per night, per the job.
Okay. All right, and then you got to send over a copy of the contract to determine whether or not there's going to be an ability for you to recover. What's the extra overtime that you're doing, and why are you doing it to meet a deadline?
No, so we get paid. We get paid 8 hours no matter what, but sometimes with travel time, the crews have more than 8 hours into the job. So when if I bill for 12 hours per guy for the job, I'm only getting paid straight time for all 12 hours.
The 8.
Instead of...
You're not getting the additional 4.
Correct.
And how long has that been going on, or is this something that's shifted? Did you used to get overtime?
So it's been going on now for about 3 or 4 years, and the reason I asked this question is because I just learned all the other subs are bidding jobs and not invoicing for time and material.
Okay. Yeah, you'll need to send in the contract And we need to get a little bit more specifics, because the problem is that you've been dealing with this for 3 or 4 years. So you're going to have an affirmative defense on the other side of an acquiescence of the employment relationship, contractor, subcontractor. However, that doesn't mean that that they're not violating something that's under the contract there. It all depends on how the relationship is set up and formed. So we would need to have those documents emailed to me at asksadam.com to look through them. And then Sean Estes is our employment law attorney. He's fantastic with the Hoyer Law Group to really look into that. Because if you do go this route, then sometimes it sours the relationship you now have with that contractor. So this might be the last job that you're going to do for them if you make it a legal issue. So I'm not saying that you don't have a legal issue, but you also have to think 4 or 5 moves down the line. Is this something that you really want to do, depending on the amount of income that you've been making from this individual for the past 3 or 4 years? So that's the scales. That's the balancing test that you have to adhere to. We'll answer your question once we get the documents, but then you have to do that balancing test. Is it going to be worth it to go after them legally, or to initiate a demand for overtime or a small claims action, depending on the amount in controversy? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't want to go after them for previous. Just moving forward, I want to know if, by federal law, if they're supposed to be paying me, overtime after 40 hours as a subcontractor.
Gotcha. All right, send me the contracts. We'll get to it.
All right, you send it Dominic at AskTheDom.com. One more call before we get out of here. Good morning. I want to ask Dom, what do you got?
Hey, I was wondering, I'm trying to get a medical power of attorney over my mother, and I don't need financial power. I need medical power. And I'm wondering if her husband is going to fight it, do I need to hire a lawyer to get involved with this?
Well, why wouldn't the husband have the power? Why would it be you?
Because he's also elderly and sort of starting to get into dementia, and, he's not able to take care of her medically. She just got out of the hospital from having a heart operation.
Okay.
And
well, the answer is yes. Andrew Gracie with Peebles and Gracie will do healthcare surrogates, living wills, basically, do not resuscitate. So all of these type of documents, when you have someone that's going through a potential medical condition or an ailing condition, would be the documents that you would need to procure through his office. Now, if you contact him, they might be able to walk you through the process for a nominal fee, assuming there's not a contestment, that the husband, who I'm assuming is not your dad, that maybe she remarried, just the way you preface the question. Is that correct?
That is correct,
okay,
yes.
Right. So you're doing this a while, you kind of read through the lines a little bit when callers call in. So if he does make an issue of it, or maybe his side of the family makes an issue of it, or how contentious the relationship is, then he can probably help with being a little bit more litigious for you. But the answer is yes. Peebles and Gracie, by the way, is that law firm, and you can reach me at askthedom.com and get you their information.
Okay, excellent. Now, if she contests it because she's, she has dementia, it's not where it's medically, documented yet. But if she contests it, I have to have a judge come in and decide that, correct?
Yep. Then it gets a little bit of a different issues. There's all those documents that I just told you that you're looking to get for the medical care over the life of the loved one. If she's contesting it now, then it has to be determined whether or not she's competent. And if she's competent and says, hey, I don't want my daughter to have a medical control or command over me if I'm incapacitated, then you're out. If it's deemed that she is incapacitated or she does not have the ability to make these decisions for her betterment, then that will be determined through a court by evidence testimony of some doctors, and then the court will then make a decision on whether or not she is of sound mind. That's the legal premise. Is she of sound mind to make these decisions?
Okay, excellent. Thank you. I appreciate you.
You got it.
All right, good luck to you.
Great questions.
There you go. Thank you. If you didn't get through today, you could reach Dom at the office, 813-251-5550, or just go to askthedom.com. And tomorrow night, he'll have the Veterans Outreach Show on his program that is happening tomorrow right after what time does that start tomorrow?
Yeah, right after Drew and Kat. So we're at 7 p.m. to 10. It's a 3-hour show. Give me a little time today. I'm leaving here, going to a judicial conference. I'll be at the Hillsborough Bench Bar downtown all day, so I won't really be in the office much until the afternoon. But then tomorrow night's show is going to be fantastic. Again, Judge Williams, Judge Brennan, Judge Manning in studio for the Veterans Outreach Program, 7 p.m. to 10, right after Drew Garabo.
All right, there you go. Dom, thank you.
You're welcome, Mike. Thanks.
We will take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. The Bone is the official Tampa Bay Lightning radio station. Go Bolts. From 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Earlier accidents in Pinellas County all wrapped up and out of your way. Still some minor delays on 275 in both directions, but no accidents to slow you down there on the Pinellas side of things. Howard Franklin Bridge into Tampa, very easy drive. No major delays for you there. Hillsborough County looks accident-free as well on the major roadways. Those usual slowdown areas nearing downtown Tampa, southbound 275 and westbound I-4 starting to clear up just a little bit from your rush hour. Problem-free on the toll roads. I'm Monica with traffic. It's fall savings month at Renewal by Anderson of Tampa. Get 20% off replacement windows and patio doors, plus $0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. Check them out at bestwindowsflorida.com.
You worked hard for your 401k. But if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
It's October at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, and that means it's Pinktober. And the Pinktober Poker Open will be kicking off on the 15th and will feature over $400,000 in guarantees, with a portion of the proceeds benefiting the American Cancer Society. Remember to sign up for a Unity card at the Players Club and receive 50% off voucher for Fresh Harvest Buffet. Get a free limited edition Hard Rock t-shirt and up to $200 on them. There's so many great restaurants and so many options to win. Stop on in and see them at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tampa.
Hey, it's Captain Zach Sturm for Rivard Buick GMC. These days, people use AI for everything. It saves time, does the research, and delivers the answers. So we asked AI a question, and here's the actual response. Tell me the best GMC dealer in Tampa Bay to buy a new Sierra 1500.
Absolutely. In the greater Tampa Bay area, I'd say Rivard Buick GMC is your top choice. They've got great pricing, strong discounts, and plenty of inventory for a new Sierra.
There you have it. RivardBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
This is Greg Trzynski from the Original Mattress Factory. I want to share the story of a couple I worked with recently. After receiving a quote from a competitor for a mattress, they visited OMF and found a mattress that was a great fit for them. They were so pleased with our quality and value that they ended up purchasing 2 mattresses, a box spring, headboard, and frame. Their total at OMF was roughly $400 less than what they would have spent on just the one mattress at the competitor. If you're ready to get better sleep for less, visit us at originalmattress.com.
Whether your dream vacation is about doing it all or nothing at all, you'll find what you love with Norwegian Cruise Line. Be charmed by historic European cities, wowed by the wild sights of Alaska, or calmed by serene beaches in the Caribbean. Wherever you go next, feel free to experience more with Norwegian. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line. Ships registry the Bahamas and USA.
Ready for some dirty talk? Your carpet is packed with dirt, spills, and pet mess. Zero Res pulls it all out. No soap, no chemicals. Get half off for the Bone fam only. Just use promo code BONE when booking. Not available with other offers. ZeroResTampaBay.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8 year old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Hallow Scream returns to Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay for select dates now through November 1st. This year's event takes over the entire park with 5 haunted houses, 5 scare zones, 9 theme bars, and 2 shows. Additionally, guests can face their fears. Busch Gardens, Hallow Scream, select nights now through November 1st.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Toasty warm again for today with just a 30% chance. It's just a quick little passing shower for you, and a high temperature right around 90 degrees. Mostly clear, mild tonight with a low in the mid-70s. And the rain chance for Wednesday drops to 20%. But again, high temperature is up near 90.
Now return to the Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
On the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. Another opportunity to win $1,000 is coming up in less than 22 minutes.
Hey!
I had to see what time it was. Coming up at 10 o'clock. I mean, it's coming up at 10 o'clock. I looked at the time, and I don't have my glasses. I couldn't really see, and then I had to do math on top of that. Jesus. One of the things we've been talking about is screening The Godfather.
Mm-hmm.
And a whole bunch of people are like, I would totally do that. I would totally do that. I would totally do that. But what is it other than us just sitting in a movie theater with people to watch The Godfather? What is it?
Stopping and talking about it in the different scenes and really.
I know, but how annoying is that?
Well, I mean, that's what we're talking about doing.
Plus, you know what you're going into.
Yeah.
That's what you're there for.
I know, but I'm saying, how often do you stop it?
Oh, every time. I mean, we can stop it every
We stop it every 2 seconds.
We'd be there for 5 hours.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Yeah. It could be a 5-hour event.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'd be ridiculous. I thought about doing it, and I was like, what are we just getting together and watching it together? Are we getting and having a discussion at the end?
What if we just do like 20 minutes at a time?
You know? What do we do? Invite people to come over for 20 minutes?
Well,
what if we don't stop it? And it's just like the DVD extras where you can actually hear them talking while the movie's on. We're not going to talk over any dialogue or anything like that. At least try not.
Yeah, I was like,
try not to. But it's to be like, this part coming up is great because blah blah blah, and then it goes into it. You know what I mean? Like we're sitting in the theater with microphones and just going while everybody's watching it.
And you got to imagine you're there with people who are also just as interested in The Godfather, so maybe they want to add some stuff too.
I was sitting at a table with my father and his wife and my wife and casually brought something up about it, and then my father goes, "Yeah, but when he does this," and I go, "Yeah, but then," and my wife goes, "This is your greatest day of your life, isn't it?" I go, "It is." I'm just sitting here talking about The Godfather with my father.
And there's things that like I may have interpreted the scene one way, and you interpreted the scene completely different.
But then when we stop and discuss it in the middle of the movie,
they debate it. They're like, "Oh no, I think this is what he really meant." Oh man, you know, it's like it's like when you debate the end of Sopranos. Do you think Tony died or he didn't die? Do you think stuff like that?
Yeah,
a lot of people see the same scene very differently. Sure. So then you just debate.
I think it's easy to point out now that Tony's dead, right?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
I think the point of the scene was to make the audience feel what Tony feels all the time.
Right.
That's why everything's slow, and he's looking at every little thing. The door rings. Like that's Tony's life, 24/7.
Yeah.
He's always on edge.
Yeah.
Watching every little thing that happens.
Yeah,
and then it just disappears.
You know if you're a mob boss that you're not living to be an old man.
So something as simple as just trying to have dinner with his family, he's still
most
on
of the
edge.
mob bosses live to be old men until John Gotti came in and ruined it. John Gotti he went against the grain, and he started being the guy who was the showboat with the suits and the hair and the whole deal, and it drew too much attention.
Clout chaser.
He's a clout chaser.
A lot of stuff he didn't like, he would have.
Yeah.
The Capitol Theater is bringing back its fall movie series.
Oh.
Are these movies you would go and see in the theater again?
Okay.
Caddyshack.
No.
Caddyshack's good. I don't know if I'm going to the theater to see it again.
No, I'm not going to the theater.
Do I have to watch it first?
Before you go to the theater?
Yeah.
You watch it at the theater.
You watch it at the theater. That's the whole point.
No, I'm out.
I'm out. I'm with Gio.
What if it's being hosted by Bill Murray?
Then yes.
Absolutely not.
I should rather go with him not there.
Not to go.
I don't think I go see Caddyshack. I go see if Bill Murray is hosting it and you get to meet Bill Murray. I think I might do that.
Yeah.
Practical Magic. I don't even know what that is.
No.
Isn't that the Halloween? Or no,
Sandra
I'm thinking
Bullock.
I was thinking of Hocus Pocus.
Who was her sister?
Nicole Kidman?
Nicole
Kidman. Yeah, they're sisters and they're witches and stuff.
Out.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe.
out on that. But that's good for Halloween.
Yeah, I like watching it right now.
Joe?
Yes.
The Big Lebowski.
Absolutely.
You go see it in the theater.
100%. I would love it.
Blazing Saddles.
Out.
That's pretty good.
I did see it in the theater. I saw it in the not Tampa Theater, the Strauss Center.
Yeah.
I saw that, and then Mel Brooks afterwards.
I don't want to hang out with Blazing Saddles people.
No. It was not that great. Animal House. Animal House to me is one of the greatest movies.
Love it.
I mean, just here's why I think it's one of the greatest movies. Same thing with Blues Brothers. Somebody had to pitch that movie. And that movie, there's nothing about that movie that makes me go, yeah, that sounds like it's going to be great. Yeah. I'd be like, you're out of your goddamn mind. And it is, to me, one of the best, funniest movies.
But think about, and correct me if I'm wrong, Animal House, original college party movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
100%.
Definitely. But that even is more.
Right. It's the first one.
Yeah. And then you'll have the president and the chairman of the thing, and they'll be golfing and doing this, then this guy, and then Bluto, and it just, none of it makes sense.
Right. But groundbreaking and spawned so many other comedies.
So many. Like it is the basis for every party movie after.
American Pie. I mean, like everything was based
Porky's.
on. Yeah. Animal House.
Let's not get crazy. Porky's is an original. Porky's high school.
College. Yeah, but still party. Same thing.
Those are the movies that are coming to.
Great classic movies.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to the theater to see it, though.
I would just watch Animal House at home.
Yeah.
I would go see The Godfather in a theater. I would go see. I don't know. There's something about, like, I'd like to see some of these movies that I never got to see in a theater, like the Jaws thing that you did, Joe.
Yeah.
But I did see Jaws in the theater.
I want to go see Back to the Future, but it's on Halloween. That's the only. I think it's only that day.
They're doing that. They're re-releasing a lot of the different things. I just saw Avatar. They're doing Avatar again.
Yeah.
One of them.
Because Back to the Future is the 40th anniversary.
Yeah.
But I think it's only on Halloween is when it's going to be in theaters.
Really? I wonder why they would do that.
I don't know. I thought
it doesn't even seem. It's not even Halloween related.
Well, that's the date. It's the 40th anniversary, I guess.
It wasn't the 31st.
I don't know.
When they released it, but not to where they set the time. That was the 21st, right?
Yeah. I don't know. All I know is we're going to get the Godfather.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we do that. How do we even get the?
I mean,
the theater would do it.
Yeah. They're small.
The theater has all the different stuff. This says that the release date for Back to the Future was July 3rd, 1985. So I don't know why they're doing that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Halloween.
I know it's the 40th anniversary. That's the day it's coming out.
I don't know. I don't know, but I even the Back to the Future, I don't know if I can go sit through the movie theater again.
Oh,
would you want to?
That's what I'm saying. The talking about it seems like a good idea, and then I'm like, why are we doing this?
Oh, it's all week. It's that whole weekend. Oh, let's go.
All right, I'm in.
Well, you wouldn't want to go see an IMAX with the full sound and the big screen?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it.
I literally know the movie word for word.
That's the thing, is that I've seen the movie so many times.
Yeah. But I'd like to see it on the IMAX screen. Like Joe went and saw Jaws. And
it was fantastic.
You've seen Jaws more times you can ever count.
Yes. I watch it every year.
Yeah.
But there's something about seeing the Jaws in a theater, having that cinematic experience that goes along with the same thing with Back to the Future.
Same thing, yeah.
Because it's a different kind of thing. I mean, this one here is from an anticipatory kind of the sounds and the music and all that. But then the special effects and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, I've seen it more. I've never saw Back to the Future on the screen in the theater.
Not when you were a kid?
I saw part 2 and 3, but I never saw part 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you deserve to go.
Yeah, I'm going. Let's go.
I still haven't seen that DiCaprio movie yet. I'm dying to see that. I even have a free ticket to go see it.
I haven't heard anybody talk about it, though.
No, because you know why? Nobody goes to the movies anymore.
Yeah.
That's
Everybody
the
was
thing.
Talking about F1 and all the other dumb movies.
They're already talking about the Smashing Machine bombed.
Yeah.
They said that was a complete bomb.
Yeah, well, it's weird, though, because everybody's praising it and saying what a great movie it is, but they're saying it bombed at the box office money-wise.
But
nobody's going to the movies.
I think it's also bombed by the Rock standards. It's not like, I don't know if it's a complete failure, but
also, I think a lot of people have no idea who Mark Kerr is and don't know that that's even a real guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because somebody said to me about it, and I go, yeah, it's unbelievable how much Rock looks like him. And they're like, who? And I'm like, Mark Kerr. That's what the whole movie's about. So, I don't know whether it's a very...
I don't know who Mark Kerr is.
He was one of the first guys with the UFC. He fought, MMA stuff, whatever, but he was one of the first big guys, whatever. He was a champion, heavyweight champion. And he was...
What's special about him?
I mean,
is he just a championship fighter, or did he have some sort of...
he was a wrestling background and stuff, but he came in and was, unbelievable fighter and fought over in Japan and did all that stuff. But it was before UFC was UFC,
right.
You know?
So he was making $300.
Yeah, he probably wasn't making squat.
Mm. All right, well, we need to move forward with our Godfather plans.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how we're going to do this.
Saturday, November 1st, Back to the Future, 40th anniversary in IMAX. I'm buying tickets right now.
Oh,
buy one, Mike's side.
No, I'm going.
That'd be great.
I'm going.
We need a theater for The Godfather.
We need a theater for The Godfather. I wonder if we could do it at the Capitol Theater.
That's big.
Yeah. You don't think we'll fill the Capitol Theater?
For The Godfather, though, not just us.
I think most of the people will come just to see the movie.
A lot of people don't like The Godfather.
Yeah, but again, that's 3 hours. Right?
Yeah.
But it's going to be more than 3 hours.
It's going to be
if you guys are
more.
gonna talk.
Oh, we can't do that. That's ridiculous.
I mean...
You guys are jerks.
Where can we do it at?
I don't know.
There's got to be a small theater somewhere.
I think it's too long. It's too long of a movie.
I say we just do it here every day at like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we just talk about it.
Scene number
half
1.
An hour at a time.
Look how hot Pam Bondi looks up there.
I was thinking that too when she was walking in.
Is the hair flip? The thing on the side?
Yeah.
I mean, I've met her before and she was,
Oh, yeah.
It's good. Getting grilled on Capitol Hill.
It's so funny to see all these people that we kind of know that have these jobs now.
Oh, yeah. Anytime I see Anna Paulina Luna.
Yeah. She's in my garage.
Like she was right here, sitting in the garage.
Sorry, Kevin Hazlett. All right. We're done. Check us out at Instagram at The Mike Calta Show. Another chance to win $1,000 is coming up in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We'll give you the bone bonus keyword. You put it in the app, you win $1,000. It's as easy as that. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Galvin will have a brand new open letter.
I will.
Friday on the show, Felipe Esparza will be here. Dave Landau will be here. We got more tickets for the Lighting Home Opener tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have the tickets. The game is Thursday.
I feel like Sonny could have got off the causeway and not been shot if he had just...
No, he was so hot-headed.
Yeah.
He was so hot-headed that he was determined to go, and then by the time he realized what was going on, it was too late.
Yeah. It was a weak setup, though. I think he could have got out of that. You know?
Carlo. It all goes down to Carlo.
It does. It does.
You got an answer for Sonny? Carmen, what do you think?
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Like, just drive over the curb or something. He could have got away. He could have went
straight.
Yeah.
Just jammed right into them. I think it was by the time he realized what was going on, he was too late.
Yeah.
He was already done.
Scrambling for the money.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, man.
Have a good day. The after show with Johnny Ballsack is up next. We'll see you tomorrow. Pay attention. You might have to cook for 20 guys one day.
Yeah.
Go to the mattresses.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Fashion. I'm a fool. I'm an old, fat, stupid fool. That's why.
What's really going on in your life?
Let's shoot Uma in the vagina.
Mike, why are you doing this?
Cal, I have to go.
Oh, yeah. Faux shiz, genuine. What's up, homie?
Bushy.
Bye. Shoot that thing, fat baby.
Go smash your fruit in the hall.
I cried a little bit. You call me a monkey. You're funny.
I love you, Spanish.
Check your panties.
Come down for moose soup after. I don't even know. How do I make something funny? I don't even. Can you hear that whistle?
Next time you lose.
Fatty McFat.
My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's till I was 14.
Mike!
Show daddy your mean face.
Ooh, so scared, chubby wubby.
That's it. It's over. That's all for today. Thanks for listening to the Mike Calta Show. Are you into scary like ghosts and ghouls or the growing price of groceries? If you like scary, Busch Gardens has your fix. Howlo Scream returns for select dates now through November 1st, 2025. This year's event takes over the entire park with 5 haunted houses, 5 scare zones, 9 themed bars, and 2 shows. Guests can face their fears with nighttime rides on 10 world-class attractions, including Iron Gwazi, North America's tallest, fastest, and steepest hybrid coaster, and the new Phoenix Rising. Howlo Scream is a separately ticketed event. You get all the scares for a great price. Listen to The Bone all this week to win tickets or head to theboneonline.com today.
Jeff Scott and Jason Beeler are coming to the Murray Theater at Ruth Eckerd Hall on October 16th. 2 legendary voices, 1 incredible night of music, stories, and unforgettable moments. Don't miss an exclusive live performance from Jeff Scott and Jason Beeler coming to the Murray Theater at Ruth Eckerd Hall on October 16th. Tickets on sale now. Visit RuthEckerdHall.com.
Everyone's invited to the Hard Rock Bet Party. It doesn't matter who you are. Your name is on the Hard Rock Bet season-long celebration. Sign up and bet $5 on any game. If it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. You can bet on football, playoff baseball, and soon the NBA. Last week, one bettor turned a $20 3-leg first touchdown score parlay into a massive $12,000 win. It's Hard Rock Bet. Download the app on your phone or simply go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida. To wager, terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
The only way to make healthcare better for the people of Florida is to keep solving. And at Florida Blue, we want you to know how we're doing it. Providing support at our Florida Blue centers to help you get the most out of your plan. Making mental health appointments more available so you can be seen within a week. And offering plans that fit your needs and budget.
Visit floridablue.com/followtheblue to see health solutions that are making healthcare more affordable. Policies have limitations and exclusions. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
Fall is a busy time and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Hey, it's JP, and with Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and move when you're ready on your timeline. Mark Spain Real Estate has over 13,000 five-star reviews, so you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
You know, when it comes to selling a home, I know that you have a lot of choices. A lot of people have billboards, but I'm telling you, the best guy in the area is my friend Jeff Borum. He is constantly investing in cutting edge technology and marketing to make sure the most people get eyes on your home. And you know what that means? That means you'll get the most money for your home when sold. You can actually say goodbye to all the guesswork because Jeff and his team have a program that does it all for you. You can find it right there on their website, teamborum.com. That's Team Borum, B-O-R-H-A-M. They have a home value estimator right there on their site. So if you're looking to sell your home or you're looking for the home of your dreams right here in the Tampa Bay area, trust a realtor that is right here in the Tampa Bay area. And that is my friend Jeff Borum. Him and his entire team will work for you, take all the stress out of it, get you the home of your dreams, or get you the most money for your home when it's time to sell. Simply contact Jeff at teamborum.com. That's B-O-R-H-A-M, Team Borum, and tell him you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show.
Your brain holds all the pathways to memories, to dreams, the very essence of your human spirit. At Advent Health Brain and Spine Institute, our experts protect those pathways. With state-of-the-art technology and groundbreaking treatments, we care for the most complex neurological conditions. So you can keep moving, keep dreaming, keep being your whole self. Visit thebrainandspineexperts.com.
Your ducts are dirty. Dust, allergens, pet dander in every breath. Zero Res cleans it out for good. And Bone Fam pays only half price. Just use promo code BONE when booking. Not available with other offers. ZeroResTampaBay.com. Zero Res. All they leave is clean.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. Protecting America. Fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If your plug's burned out or your switch won't flip.
If your power cuts out or when your breaker starts to trip.
For all things electrical, call us today.
And a Bolt electrician will be on the way. A Bolt electrician is on the way. Yep.
From panel upgrades to garage EV chargers.
And fixing broken switches or outlets to installing powerful whole home generators.
Call for a Bolt electrician.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Let's go, Tampa Bay. Come out and get primed at the Mike Calta Show Bud Light Tailgate Party. The tailgate this week starts Sunday at 1 p.m. Enjoy the best football food you'll ever put in your face, courtesy of Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market and the Brisket Shop. Then wash it all down with some ice-cold Bud Light. And here's the best part. It's all absolutely free. Football, Bud Light, Wild Fork, the Brisket Shop, Mike Calta, and The Bone. What a great time to be alive as The Bone tailgates live right across from Ray J. Sunday, it's the Mike Calta Show Bud Light Tailgate Party. Brought to you by Bud Light, the Mike Calta Show, and 102.5 The Bone. For all the info and how to get in for free, just visit theboneonline.com and keep listening to win your way in right here on 102.5 The Bone. The Bone Bonus is back and right when you need it. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Listen to The Bone for your chance to win $1,000 at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 p.m. every weekday. Need more money to cover your football bets? Here's $1,000. It's the Bone Bonus, hooking you up with cash every single weekday.